Hey, what's up, collecting crew, and welcome to Hot Talk episode 39. And as I mentioned, man, this one we're going to be doing some giveaways, two giveaways to be exact. So two $25 gift card giveaways to a vendor of your choice. The winners, I'll have them pick and choose who they, what vendors those will be. Vendor preference, of course. I know there's a lot of options, and some of them maybe some don't prefer over others, so I'll leave it open-ended. But yeah, two giveaways, and we're going to get that started. Like I mentioned, I wanted to do this within the first 15 minutes of the show to allow those who want to participate set some time aside to just jump on this part. And then if they have other things to do, I know it's still Sunday, middle of the day, so I don't want to hold anyone hostage. So if you guys got things you got to do, at least you can hopefully show up for this and then do what you got to do and come back and watch the replay later if you want. But just want to make this time available for the giveaway. I got Larry, Walkman, and Magnus with me here, and I'll go into my usual intros after the giveaway. But first off, so if you want to enter the giveaway and you want your name put in, use keyword Herald, as in Herald of Galactus. So Herald. Herald, put that in the chat. If you want to be entered, panelists, you as well, just so I know if you want to be entered, put that word in the chat as well, so I can keep track of everybody. And I will have it up here on the screen now, so you guys can follow along. Make sure I got everybody. So again, two giveaways, one winner per gift card. So if you win the first one, I'll just remove your name, and then I'll do it again. I'll spin it again. We're going to do this wheel of names approach here again to make sure we at least get two different winners. I want to give most people a fair shot. And then, as I put in my post, in case you didn't see it on Instagram and Facebook, I split this up into two sets of giveaways. So I'm doing two on this Hot Talk stream, and then when I do my Figure Lowdown stream in a future episode, I'll do the other two giveaways there, right? So to kind of split the audience there, or if for you fans of Hot Talk, and if you want to jump on that and have other opportunities to win, you can do that as well. But in case those who weren't able to make this one, I want to give another opportunity to win on another episode. So Figure Lowdown, just keep it locked on my YouTube, my Instagram, Facebook, on when I'll have that scheduled, the next episode of Figure Lowdown. But okay, here we go. Thank you all for tuning in and joining, by the way. If you're catching this live, much appreciated, and you're here for the giveaway. Good luck to you all. Okay, so again, type in Herald in the chat if you want to be included. Again, that's Herald as in the Herald of Galactus, aka Silver Surfer, who we will discuss later here. So let me make sure I got, I'm going to go ahead and start going through the chat and make sure I got everyone in here. All right, so I'm going to start typing your names in. So I got, see, Winman, thank you for joining, Winman, appreciate it. Kevin Collectibles, thank you for coming through. Let me know if you want to be included in this giveaway. Just type in Herald so I know. Let's see here. We got Talia Meyer in the house. What is up? Yeah, hello everyone. Time to celebrate. On the way to 500 now. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, on the way to 500. Yep, we got Kevin. All right, I see you, Kevin Collectibles. I'm typing Herald. Yeah, Kevin Collectibles, yeah. And then panelists, if you're speaking, you are still muted. FYI, just letting you know. But let's see here. We got Geo, the movie canon, in the house. I got the movie canon here. Yep. Let's see here. Movie canon. Yeah, again, if you want to be entered in this giveaway, $25 to a vendor of your choice. So I'll have the winners hit me up afterwards, either Instagram or Facebook, and you can message me on what your vendor preference will be. So two $25 gift cards. So you have two opportunities to win here. Yeah, what the hell is Herald? Yeah, this Winman, yeah. Herald as in Herald of Galactus. We got Dylan Carter. Dylan, thank you for joining, by the way. Are you wanting to be included? If you are, just type in Herald, Herald, as in Herald of Galactus. So I got 3 contestants so far. Panelists, did you want to be included in this as well? You're more than welcome if you are. And so, let me see, make sure I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, remember it's Herald, not Herald. Yes, says Magnus. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. But I mean, I'll know what you mean. If you misspell it, it's all right. I'll take that as you want to be entered. I'll give it a couple more minutes here. Yes, okay, got it. Got you, Dylan Carter. Thank you again for joining. Again, there I go again. I'm saying Herald so many times I'm typing. Do you guys ever do that where like you have something like a word in your head, like you're thinking of something else, and you go to type in like something else that you're thinking of instead of what you actually want? We got S Beam in the house. S Beam, we're doing the giveaway. Type in Herald. Again, if you're just joining us and you want to be included in this giveaway, just type in Herald in the chat so I know that you want to be included. This is for 2 opportunities to win a $25 gift card to a place of your choice. To a place of your choice here. Let's see here. We got NW Collector doing double duties here in the chat and on the panel. Thank you for doing so. Larry, appreciate you engaging with the chat, as well as my man Magnus, of course, joining us here on the panel in the chat. LFG, yes, sir. Let's see. We got Kathy Lee in the house. Thank you, Kathy Lee. Thank you for coming by. Hi to you as well. Hopefully you're all having a good weekend so far on this Sunday, at least in this fine Sunday in here in California. It's been pretty warm recently. It's been pretty warm here. It's getting warmer also. It's reaching up there for spring, no less. Let's see here. Yep. Got Daguito in the house. Daguito, thank you for coming through. What's up, everyone? What's up to you as well? Okay, let's see. Larry, yep. Let me see. Daguito, let me know if you want to be included in this giveaway. Just type in Herald in the chat here so I know. And then a panelist, like I mentioned, if you can just help me, keep me honest and make sure I got everybody here. I don't want to leave anybody out. Make sure I didn't miss any names. So I have them here on the screen too. So if you guys watching it, you can also keep me honest and make sure I don't forget anybody. If you don't see your name on there, just let me know if you want to be included. I'll give a couple of minutes because, like I said, I'll do this within the first 15 minutes. I'll give people an opportunity to come through and sign in case they're running a little bit late. But like I mentioned earlier, going to do these giveaways and then I'll go on with the show. But I just want to give everyone an opportunity to be included if they want. And then if you need to go back to whatever you're doing, go about your business, you can. And you can always come back and catch the replay. But yeah, I just want to make sure everyone has some time to do this. So yeah, just let me know. We got Harold. Yep, Harold. Yeah, Daguito. Yeah, I'll take that as you want to be included. So I'll put that in there. Yeah, Harold. Oh, there I go again. Daguito, I got you down. Yep, got 1-6 Fix. My man, 1-6 Fix. Thank you for coming through. 1-6 Fix. Let's see here. Yes, you can. Michelle and Lil Beastie. There you go. Thank you for coming through. Good to see you again. Hopefully I pronounced that right this time. I think I messed that up last time. But yes, we will add you. I'll just put in Michelle if you don't mind. There we go. I'll shorten it. There we go. All right. Yeah, again, we'll give it a few more minutes. Again, there will be 2 separate winners. I'll spin the wheel once in like a few minutes here to get it going. Once whoever wins that one, I'll remove their name, and then I'll spin it again. So I think there's an opportunity to remove their name after I spin it here. But yeah, this makes it a little easier to keep track of. Right here, you have the names here, and then it's easy to add, and then you can just remove it. So figure I'd go with the wheel this time as opposed to like the duck races, the monster races, and things you've seen elsewhere. Let's see. When do y'all spin? We're gonna give it a couple of minutes. Dylan Carter, like in maybe here like within the next 3-ish minutes or so, because I did put on my posts. I'm gonna do the giveaway within 15 minutes to give everyone an opportunity. You know, if they're busy, they just had to set some time aside to come and join when they can, at least in this portion, and come through and get their name in there. And then and after this, we'll go on with the show as per usual. Harold, no, you definitely qualify. Again, panelists. Again, this is a thank you. I forgot to mention this. I know I mentioned this in the post, but yes, this is a token of my appreciation to say thank you to all you supporters who subscribed or just view. Even if you don't subscribe, which I know that's totally, some people just prefer not to and they just want to view. That's totally fine. Either way, you support the channel, whether through views, likes, my content, my social media, anything. It's just thank you. You know, I just really appreciate your time and all your support. So that goes for panelists too, being to your point. So you guys are definitely supporters as well. So I want to at least give everyone an opportunity to have an opportunity to win something, right? So yeah. Let's see here. Panelists in my... Oh, no, I got Eddie Rodriguez here. Am I missing anybody? You see anybody that I didn't include in here? Or I guess chat as well. I know you can see the names on screen also. We got Eddie R. You guys are still muted if you're talking. Panels, yeah. Or unless you choose to be quiet. It's okay. You guys can talk. You don't have to just let it be me. Let's see here. Eddie, yeah, what's up, Eddie? By the way, thank you for coming through. There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
it doesn't have to be. Yeah. You guys are welcome to chime in. No, much appreciate that. Beam says no, thank you. Yeah. Much love, man. Much love. One of my you're one of the big supporters, man. Always promoting my stuff, so definitely appreciate you. After we got JC in the house, Johnny Chronicles. What's up, Johnny? Thank you for coming through. If you want to be entered here in this giveaway, $25 gift card giveaway again to a vendor of your choice, or retailer, I should say. Winners will help you guys hit me up, and then you can let me know where you want that gift card from, because I know we all have different preferences. I don't want to lock it down to a specific retailer or vendor. So, but yeah, $25 gift card. Let's see here. So yeah, let me know, Johnny, if you type in Herald, as in the Herald of Galactus, in the chat there to if you want to be included in this in the giveaway here, in this Wheel O Names. Let's see here. Make sure I'll give it about another minute or so, then we'll go ahead and spin it. So yeah, if you're just joining us and you want to be included in this giveaway, just type in Herald in the chat. I know, sorry, I sound like a broken record or a broken wheel here repeating that, but I just want to make sure I get everybody included that wants to be. There we go. Okay, now we got Johnny, JC on adding JC here. Johnny Chronicles. Got you down. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll give about 10 more seconds. So if you want to be included, let me know, or forever hold your peace. And again, there will be another opportunity for Figure Lowdown when I do that stream. I'll do the same thing, 2 giveaways, 2 $25 gift cards in that stream as well. At TBD when I'm going to do that one. I'm not sure yet. But all right, I think I got everybody. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel. So click to spin. You ready? Here we go. First winner will be spinning now. And Kevin Collectibles, congratulations, you got the first one. Like I mentioned, just hit me up either Instagram, Facebook. If you don't have any of those, just send me a message on YouTube and we'll try to work out from there on how to get your contact information. But yeah, $25 gift card to your retailer of your choice. So yeah, just let me know. And if you have a preference on where that will be, and I'll work on getting that to you. All right, so congrats again, Kevin Collectibles. Okay, here we go. One more. So removing Kevin's name. Okay, good luck to the rest of you. Thank you again for joining and for wanting to be included in this. Here we go. One more winner. Who's it gonna be? And the winner is Winman. There it is, Winman. There you go, Winman. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Again, likewise, if hit me up. I know you have Facebook, so just send me a message there on your retailer preference. where you would like that $25 gift card. So yeah, congrats again to you two winners, Kevin and Winman and everyone else. There will be another opportunity, like I said, to win. Just keep it locked on my channel for Figure Lowdown, and I'll again reiterate, I'll do 2 more gift card giveaways on that one as well. So you'll have another opportunity. Either way, regardless, again, thank you all for your support. And then hopefully, if and when I do get to 500, which I think is the ultimate goal for my YouTube channel. Anything beyond that is just icing on the cake. That just would be nice to get there. But as usual, I want to make it organic. I want to get there naturally, just do my thing. And if I get there, I get there, and I don't. If I don't, I don't. But I will definitely have another giveaway. I'll say what that is. I don't want to spoil a surprise yet, or I don't want to. I just want to save it. I'll just leave it at that. I just want to save it because again, I don't want to force anything, right? If I get there, I get there. But thank you again. And with that, like I said, if you want to continue on, watch replay later, it's all good. I definitely understand. We got things to do, so the replay will always be there on my YouTube channel if you want. With that being said, there are 2 ways to watch this: vertical, horizontal, as I usually been doing. If you have a preference, both those links are on there, so you just have to click on one or the other if you want to view this either way. The chats, I believe, last I checked, again, are separate, so just keep that in mind. If you're seeing chats that aren't as active, it's because in the other chat. But all right, so episode 39 of Hot Talk. Man, we're getting up there. This episode does not have a lot of information. It's been kind of quiet on the Hot Toys front. We only have 3 announcements and no releases, most likely because we're just kind of coming off of Lunar New Year. I know they've had a break in Asia or in the places that do celebrate that, so they're just coming off of that, so they'll probably get things ramping again. And I gotta say, it's actually been nice to have some little downtime. You guys know it's been a minute since I've streamed up until my last chilling and chatting episode, getting stuff done. Spring, at least here in the States, it's springtime for a lot of places, and so that whole spring cleaning aspect, I'm getting on some of the things I've been needing to do on my to-do list, going through that. And I've mentioned it before, so feeling productive. But starting to wrap up again. I got, like I said, Larry, Walkman, and Magnus in the house. Gentlemen, how are we doing this afternoon? I'll say evening.
I'm doing great. Just glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I had you back, Magnus. So it's good to have you back on the channel.
One thing kind of funny though about spring here, Seattle, it was actually kind of like a warmer winter for us. So we had no snow. Then when it turns March, it just dumped on us, the snow.
Oh, did it? Oh, it was the opposite. Okay.
It was like Friday and then Saturday, then it melted away now. It was kind of weird to have snow in March.
Yeah, you sent me the pictures, which was, it was beautiful, but yeah, that is weird that you guys got snow in March. For us, it's like we're on the other end. We're getting hotter than usual up here in Northern California where I'm at. And, it's not, typically like springish is around 70s. But now it's starting to get up in the 80s. It's like,
wow.
I guess we're going to have some record highs for spring, I guess, from what I was reading where we're at. So, it's kind of unusual weather all around, it sounds like. But, everything good on your end, Larry?
Yeah, glad to be here. I'm about 2 hours south from Valkyrie. So the weather's pretty much kind of the same, except this time we didn't get any snow here in Portland. I'm in Portland. But for the last week, we got a lot of rain.
Yeah.
But today it's not raining yet. Anyway, it's supposed to rain later, but it was kind of warm. But we didn't get any snow, which is cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like it's you're that's weird. So you're not that far away, but you got rain and not snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Magnus, you're at a higher elevation then, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Seattle.
We're actually closer to sea level because we're like right next to the
interesting.
Sound.
Okay.
Yeah, because Seattle's kind of weird. We have water on both sides of the city, so instead of like a circle like most cities are, it's like a long, thin area for the city. You have the beach on one side, Lake Washington on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. Just surrounded by water and then snow. All right, and I already mentioned. Glad that you guys can to join me. We'll see if we get anybody else. If not, no worries. We'll just roll with the trio here. But let me go through some of the chat too. Again, thank you all for coming through on this Sunday and spending this time talking figures with us. Collection Obsession in the house. Thank you for coming through. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Yeah, congratulations on the winners there earlier. Michelle and Little Beastie. It's funny how the history proves it's never rigged, can't rig when only 6 on the wheel. Yeah, exactly right. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I chose that, right? Because you can see me entering the names, and you guys keep me honest. If I miss anybody, you guys can always let me know, and I don't want to make sure I forget anybody. So yeah, not as entertaining though as like a duck race or the other races, but still, makes it so everyone's able to get on there. Let's see here. 1-6 fix. Here you go, Larry. Does Walkman have a collection tour anywhere? I want to see more of that Dark Knight display.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, Marco, first off, Marco, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, it's Marco. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't have one planned right now, but because he's like the second or third person to ask me that, so I guess I'll have to plan on doing one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when you're ready.
And I'll keep you guys posted. But as of coming up, I don't have one planned.
Yeah. When you get to, I know you said you were still working on rearranging and getting some things situated too. So I'm sure, as am I. So yeah, I definitely hear you on
the
that
one he's probably talking about was that '89 Batman display.
The other one that you showed us last time.
Yeah,
too. I think it was on Geo's stream.
Yeah, it was stuck in customs for 2 months before I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. But yeah,
Gotcha.
I'll plan on doing one, and I'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Please do.
I'd like to see it too. Yeah.
So I got here. Let's see what I got. Here's my.
There's a tease. Look at that big ass bat wing. That's a big ass bat wing.
Snow speeder.
Snow speeders are coming right at you. Pew 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 pew.
And then there's some Jazz Inc. stuff up there at top, and then everything. So. Yeah.
You got those Inception cases that look like they just keep going.
No, those are the module cases,
Apex?
DF-120s.
No, the ones behind you above your head. The lit up ones.
Yeah.
What are those called again? Is it Apex?
Yeah, Apex, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yep. JC here, Johnny Chronicles is saying, I'm kind of hoping we don't get any major drops because I have enough POs on payment plans to last. Yep, I hear you, man. I hear you. And I feel you on that one, too. I think for a lot of us collectors, it's good to have that a little bit of some breathing room, right? That space, because I know just before Lunar New Year and even a little bit during, like we started getting all those drops. You guys know how it is. It just, I was talking with Walkman backstage about this, like how they come in waves. Like, damn, yeah, we just want to be able to enjoy those figures and not just rush through opening the boxes. But it's just, it's tough. Let's see here. Yeah, Johnny Chronicles, you guys are lucky Yomo didn't come through. Yeah, thank Yomo when you get a chance for giving everyone an opportunity to win. Others, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. So Michelle asking here, so my daughter wants your opinion on the Star Wars Smart Toys. She's seen the commercials. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Do you guys know what they're referring to?
No.
Smart Toys?
Yeah. Smart Toys?
Are you talking about the Legos, like the smart bricks? Is that what you're referring to there? I know that's a thing. The smart bricks, I think they're calling them. If you are referring to that, I haven't really read too much on that. Other than it seems like a cool concept, but we'll see how well they're executed as far as interactive with being other Lego sets and things like that. So yeah, not sure if that's what you mean. But all right, here we go. First up, we're gonna go ahead and just start off hot. This is Hot Talk after all. This one, multiple points of contention here. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard some of the both sides of this one. So this is, I know a couple of you are excited to talk about this one. So Silver Surfer, branded Marvel Comics, CMS 33. So it is part of the comic line. So set to release Q1, Q2 of next year, 2027, $255, which relative to other Hot Toys is not a bad price, but we'll come back to that price point there. Standing at 12.4 inches, 31 centimeters, 25 points of articulation, so less articulated than figures we've been seeing recently where they have like 30 for the most part. This one has 25, and we can see it in some of the photos. You can see the single jointed elbows and knees, and so we'll kind of touch on that also. All right, so I got the accessorize here. Let me zoom in a little more, not too much, but just so you can get a better idea. Nine hands. So he's like 9 hands, 9 times. Electroplated finish, just like the rest of his body. So this whole figure is electroplated. two pieces. What is this? Of interchangeable hand effects. So he'll have two hands with interchangeable, like that purple effect that we'll see in some of the photos. Let's see, and they're let me see, they're translucent. Yeah, translucent purple hand effects. Mjolnir, which is, for those of you that don't know, that's the name of Thor's hammer. Mjolnir, like the rectangular looking one. So he comes with that, and of course his signature. What good is Silver Surfer without his surfboard? So he has his surfboard, which is 39 centimeters long, and I forgot to convert that. So probably be about, well, definitely more than, like, I would say about 13 inches, but I'll look that up, or if someone on the panel can do that that conversion for me real quick. But yeah, 39 centimeters long, magnetically attachable to Silver Surfer's feet. So I take it he's going to have magnets in his feet as well. One thing that's also interesting that they include in the description is that it says that the design allows for adjustments of the magnet position. So it seems like, or at least it sounds like, there's going to be some sort of adjustable magnet on the board, and I don't know how they're going to implement that, how that's going to be adjustable, because in some of the photos I didn't see, or maybe they didn't show underneath the board, but maybe there's some sort of mechanism where you can adjust the magnets around, which is an interesting choice, right? Instead of just making the whole board magnet. I don't know, or maybe there's some mix of that. All it says in the description is it says it allows for adjustment of the magnet position. So we'll see how that is actually implemented. And then specially designed diorama figure stand. And so as we go through the photos, let me bring in, looks like we have another panelist joining us, but I'll wait till he is ready. Looks like he's still doing his thing, so I'll give him a minute. All right. I have quite a bit to say on this one and go over, and I'm sure some of you may mention it too. So I'll kind of pause there, and I'll toss it to, I think he's ready. We've got Moose Stream in the house joining us here.
Hey, Moose.
Hey, guys.
Moose. Hey,
Moose.
Thanks for joining us, Moose.
No problem. I kind of I know you mentioned it, but I didn't there was no follow-up. I didn't hear anything, anybody say anything about it the last couple of days, but that's okay. No big deal.
Yep.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I was just about to turn it over to, I'm going to start with Magnus, because I know Magnus is on the pro side of this. I know he's passionate about this. So, Magnus, I'm going to just toss it to you first. Thoughts on this Silver Surfer, Hot Toy Silver Surfer?
Okay, probably for me, I was actually a big fan of the comic book. I was able to, I remember from the first issue till, I think I went to the first issue till I went to college, when I was an avid reader of Silver Surfer comics. And I really enjoyed his adventures and the stories. And for me, I felt like I wish I'd make a figure of this. I mean, I finally got a, what do you call it? One of those 1/12 figures. I thought, okay, that's cool. But then I thought, I really want a 1/6 figure. And when I saw this, I'm like, this doesn't disappoint. I really like it. I mean, like the joints and everything like that. Like a lot of people comparing this to like a Marvel Legends figure, but I'm like, what else can you do? Because of the joints and how it looks. It's silver, it's metallic. You can't get around the joints unless you want to make a statue, which is just a statue. So
Exactly.
yeah. For me, this is like a wish come true for me. A Hot Toys Silver Surfer. I know, like I said, people probably didn't read about the comics, or didn't even know about it, or just vaguely know who Silver Surfer is. Like maybe in that one Fantastic Four movie a long time ago, and then that's their only knowledge of him. But he's a great character. He's an awesome person in the comic books. Like a lot of times in the summertime, they would have these like Avengers, Avengers were the West Coast Avengers, the regular Avengers, sometimes Fantastic Four, and like standby Avengers people also. And one of the people that was always there was the Silver Surfer, because he was like, okay, they need me. And you'd have these 6 issue arcs, which were really awesome if you're a comic book collector back then, late 80s. And for me, I was like, this is like a missed opportunity and chance to make a great figure. I mean, I know, like I said, a lot of people are skeptical or don't even like him or never even heard of him. But if you read the comic books, he's an awesome character, and this figure to me is great, and I will have to get him.
Nice. Yeah, and it's cool. Again, as always, I always love seeing collectors in general on any platform. See how enthused or how excited they get for a certain figure, and it's just that it's even more impacting too when it's like one that not a lot of people go for because it's maybe an unpopular one or one that's more like niche. But when a company makes a figure that someone's like a really big fan of, they just get excited. I just love seeing that passion, that happiness. It just reminds me, and it takes me back to when when we were kids and we see someone get excited, including ourselves, when we get something we're really happy for it, and to get like opening that one gift you wanted during Christmas, and you had no idea, and you're totally surprised when you open it. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Nintendo 64 kid. Yep, just when you're that happy. Yeah, when you're that happy. So, anyone else got any thoughts on Silver Surfer?
I like it. This is one of those figures. As far as the joints and everything go, that doesn't bother me because that's the only way they could actually do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is one of those figures I really want to get it in hand, actually see what it looks like in person.
Yep.
But I like it.
Damn, look at that. Yeah. Bright and shiny. Go ahead,
yeah,
Moose, do your thing.
To me, that looks pretty good, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. It looks very good to me.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, Moose.
Hey, I bought a Troop Type 15. That doesn't bother me. But you're gonna close that one up. This one you're not gonna close up at all. But when I was a kid, when I was 7 years old, I remember being on Cape Cod in a summer home, and my mother had an ironing board that was for the counter. She didn't have no big ironing board. She had the little ironing board that, like about 3 feet wide, 3 foot, 3 foot wide and everything. And it was only like 2 inches high. But she put it on the kitchen counter or the kitchen table or something like that, or whatever, some kind of thing. And so when I was a kid in 7, I saw the Silver Surfer comic book. I said, "Oh, that looks cool. Like, wait a minute." And the ironing board had a silver cover, like a gray cover. So I would take it and put it on the living room floor and stand on it and pretend I was a Silver Surfer.
That's
and
cute.
A camera
Yeah,
hanging
awesome.
around, And that's how
Yeah.
I played Silver Surfer when I was 7.
That's cool.
That was so much fun. And I told that to Leal on a super chat today, and he was talking about his mother. He said he took some aluminum foil and put it on the ironing board or something like that.
Oh yeah,
try to
that
make
works,
a Silver Surfer, right? And do it with that. Use aluminum foil. So, I mean, I've already ordered 2 of these. I ordered them like the second it went up. The second it went onto Facebook, because I had no hesitation. I also had a thanks coupon that was expiring. I think I have one left. I have one tonight, but there's nothing. I also ordered the day before. I had another one that was expiring. What was the thing that just? Oh yeah, the Neo. I said okay, and I put a video up about that. About what happened with the Neo. So I mean, I could. So I pre-order 2 of the Neo. Well, we'll get to that. I guess we're gonna get to that in a second.
That's next.
This looks okay. I mean, it looks great. I mean, I'm trying to think, and I have my bling in the other room, and I also got the silver chrome paint. I'll go get a can of silver chrome paint, and I was gonna buy I told I was gonna buy a TB League. Somebody said to me, I said I won't do it. I'm gonna buy a TB League body and see if I can spray paint it with silver chrome paint. But the problem with that stuff is anything that's not like textured, you need you'll need to take some sandpaper to do this. To take a TB League, made out of silicone, like whatever they make it out of, that medical grade silicone. You get a TB League body. You got to sand it down, prime it, and sand it down again, and then maybe prime it again or paint it, and then sand it down again. So it takes a while. Then you might have to have graphite to make it happen. So, but I don't know. This is electroplating. No one's going to be, I can't go electroplate something. I don't have my how-to, my handy dandy, take it away, electroplating company, next door.
Specialized process.
I love this. This looks great. Why not? And it's not at Hodo, so I mean, but I was looking at when this came out. I was like, I've been looking like, can you buy like a clothing like that? I think you can. You can buy clothing that shines and shimmers like that from Walmart. And I'm just wondering, like, could they buy like thin material that shimmers like that? And I think you can. Especially in China, you probably can make it, but they're probably not. I don't know how safe it is and how well it, how you can handle it. But there's bizarre things out on the internet that you can buy. You might be able to buy. You're not going to get something as good as that surfboard, though. That looks great.
Yeah.
That looks like a mirror shine. It's like basically buying a mirror.
The whole figure,
and I was like, well, it's almost like, well, look at this thing here. Let me show you. This is a mirror. I mean, that's a mirror. That you made a mirror.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. This is a mirror. From my rotating, thing. Yep. So I mean, something that shiny. That's basically they made a mirror. So, but you can't make a mirror with a joint in it. I guess. Who knows? I mean,
this is the same.
I mean, look how shiny this is. Look how shiny that is. That's a Hot Toys box.
Hey, Feezy, this is the same as the Iron Man 2 they just came out with recently, isn't it?
Right, yeah. Well, that Iron Man, that Hono Iron Man. Well, that's shiny.
No, not the Hono Iron Man. No.
The chrome one?
Yeah, the chrome one.
Mark II?
Just came out with.
Mark II.
I got the gold Iron Man in the other room, and that shines like this.
Yeah, but the Iron Man 2 is actually made of metal, though.
Yeah, it's diecast.
Yeah, but it looks,
I don't know.
It's a shiny.
They'll do one. They could do one. They'll do a $500 version one, a diecast one of this.
Gosh.
Yeah, I think it has the electro.
They already done it. They've already done. They do Iron Man. Why wouldn't they do that too? This is not even a Hono. This is a CMS line. The comic book line. It's any price you want to put on it. Like, I mean, and I said, and they haven't made a. I mean, they made. I think they're just Maybe they're testing this out. They could make that new fantastic. They make a Fantastic Four version of that of the woman version, but they might make her.
Shella Ball.
Yeah,
I like this though. This is all right though. This is all right.
I know it's great. It looks great. I'd get it. I get two of them coming. I mean, and the price is okay too. I mean, there's no head sculpt or anything like that. But I think it might be more expensive the Shella Ball when the Fantastic Four movie comes out because you'll have to pay her, I guess, something. Whatever that the fee is for that. I don't know. Is there any fees already set up?
I don't know how that works.
Contract. I don't know how it works either.
Yeah.
But I already get this. I don't have I can't see this unless we'll find out in about 5 years when it starts flaking and then the thing, So
I hope not.
That's the thing, right?
I asked Google a couple of things.
Oh, okay.
What? I asked Google, does electroplating chip and peel? And they say yes. But can you electroplate PVC? And they said yes to that too. So we'll see. But it still might chip and peel. Just don't drop it. Yeah. Just don't drop this thing. On a hard surface. That definitely it'll crash. Really. Who knows?
I think any Hot Toys figure in general, you don't want to drop on any hard surface. No. Ideally, you don't want to. But yeah, so I'm probably most likely going to reiterate some things that other panelists or other collectors have said, and I'll try not to beat a dead horse here. But for one, I think this looks great. I'm on the fence though on whether I'm going to get this or not, just because, like I said, I'm trying to cut back and only stick with figures that I really want to get. I mean, but this looks beautiful, man. Like the finish, like the shine, and I wasn't a big Silver Surfer fan myself. I obviously knew of him. I have a couple of Marvel Legends of Silver Surfer, and I know some of his background, but I do know from the images I've seen, right? Like he's always the way he's represented is like he has this shine to him in the comics. Like you always, I don't say always, but most of the time I've seen him, the artists draw some sort of reflection on his skin, right? Because he's just that shiny, to imply like he's that shiny. I know Alex Ross, I think he's done a couple of points or panels or at least some illustrations of Silver Surfer where he's like that. And so I think as far as like comic accuracy, it seems this seems to be on point from what I understand. Again, Magnus, or if you fellow comic fans, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But to get this true aspect of chrome, I guess, of like this shine, I think this was the only way they could go to get this level. And now I've heard people say there is a preference about seamless, and I think that's always going to be the debate, right? It's always going to be articulation versus aesthetics, and I think that's going to be ongoing, and it's just one of those things, like I've mentioned before, and this is another good example of you're not going to be able to please everybody, right? You have to make some sort of design decision and kind of just go with it, and just from a manufacturing standpoint, and just know you're not going to please everybody, because it's hard, right? Because you can't. A lot of people mentioned that Hono Iron Man, right? The seamless silicone arms, and that has some shine to it. And I've seen some photos. Shout out to Uncommon Flex Ty. I know he shared some photos with us, and he was saying that there is some shine to it, and it has some metallic paint to it, but it won't be. And I can see that, but that chrome, it won't be as shiny as this can be, right? The electroplating. So you're still, that's a compromise, right? The seamless aesthetic to being somewhat shiny and having some chrome in there, but you won't have it. It won't be to the shine that this will be, from what I understand of the process. Again, I mean, we never know. Maybe there could be some technology out there. It might be pricey. I don't know. I don't want to say never, but I don't think I've ever seen anything as shiny as this, but in like a soft, like malleable, like really flexible, like it's like silicone, for example, like something of that material with electroplating. I've seen, hard plastics, other metals with electroplating. And so, yeah, I don't even know if it's physically possible. But again, I haven't looked too deep into that process myself. I just know, I'm aware of it. But yeah, it's just one of those things, right? It's just they have to make a design decision and go for it. Another way, it's just they're going to sacrifice something, whether it be articulation or the aesthetics. In this case, being like the seamless. Yeah. And but even then, the articulation, it's kind of curious. They went single jointed elbows and knees on this, and maybe they did that again. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here. Maybe they just wanted to cut down on the number of joints. And it at least, to make it less obtrusive, but I don't know. I know people will argue like, well, that you can still see like in the hips and his leg, where his leg's connected to his hips, that's kind of obvious there. So I think they tried to reduce it where they could. So yeah, but I'm not sure why they went single jointed there. But I guess as long as he can mimic and recreate those poses, his signature Silver Surfer poses, I think it should be good. I know others can argue, well, I want my figures to have the maximum articulation that they can, and I mean that's fair. So again, both sides to that coin as well. And then price, right? A lot of people were talking about how it is, for what it is, it's overpriced, and I know that's, people are always going to make that case for any figure. And it's just one of those things that's tough. Like, we're not going to know how much Hot Toys actually, how much it costs for Hot Toys to make these figures, and I don't think we'll ever know unless someone leaks that information. Like, no shout out to Jose, and please don't get it twisted, Jose. I'm not requesting leaks here, but it's just, yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it could have been sold for less, but just like anything else, consumer, any other consumer products, any company is not going to drop their price down to what they made it for, or even slightly higher than that, right? There's always going to have to be some sort of standardization within that company. Like, iPhones, for instance, even if they make slight changes, I'm just throwing it out there, right? They're never going to drop the price down to, what the previous phone was. It seems like it's always going to be increasing. I'm just giving out examples here, right? So it's just kind of, in that sense, I can see, yeah, maybe these Hot Toys figures most likely are overpriced, but realistically, I don't think they're ever going to drop them down in the Hot Toys line below 200, right? That seems more reserved for the Hano line, right?
This was $255 on Sideshow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sideshow gets a cut. They're gonna pay them something. Okay. I don't know what their cut is. Who knows what their cut is? Their cut must be like 35%. I would imagine, because they have a ready market for this. So it's some product that they can put up. They must get 35% out of the $255. You think? And what do you think it costs to make something like that for $255? It's gonna be like $2.
I couldn't even tell you.
In the amount of things they make it in, because they wouldn't make it if it was the case. What's it cost to make kisses? I bought these on clearance for 50 cents. Okay.
Oh,
what
you
cost to
candies?
make these kisses? Nothing. So because overall, when you combine them all, because if it cost a lot of money, it would be 10 times the amount of money. I think anything you buy from manufacturing, the markup was going to be like 10 times what you cost to make. How could you not make it? So like when I go to a comic book shop, and they have a figure, that I bought, say a $500 figure for some reason. Okay, they paid $250 for that $500 figure. Well, if it's really hot and they really want to move it, maybe so. But most of the time, like a comic book store is only going to give you 25 cents on the dollar, if not less, of something that, like, if not, especially when they buy a batch of comics, they'll give you, 10 cents on the dollar or less, or 5 cents on the dollar. So the markup is going to be huge. That's what manufacturing is all about. Why we even get involved if you can't make most of that money put into your pocket? And you also have overhead. What's your cost and stuff like that? So I don't mind $255. It's cheaper than the $305 for Cobb Vance. Like, okay, why did Cobb Vance cost so much money? Because he wanted money for that guy. The guy needed $50 a figure. Probably he got $50 a figure.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody just did who was it? They showed it. God, where was it? I think they went to Secret Base and showed it. They had it on display.
My MIC probably.
I don't think it was.
I can't remember who it was. Yeah.
Reagan. MIC.
Or it might have been somebody else. Yeah.
I don't know.
It was.
I don't know who it was. I just saw it.
I saw a video. Yeah. It looks good. It looks decent enough.
Yeah.
Especially if you light it right, you put it in the D12. Hey, you know what I have in the other room? I never unboxed it. I got that third party. I'll make a video.
Actually, speaking of, I will bring that up here. I actually have photos of that because someone also mentioned that, so I'll show that here. But real quick, going back to again, I don't know how much this actually costs to make and manufacture, but if you just break it down, right, it's just, I presume it's a plastic body and they just electroplated that, right? And then he only comes with, like I said, how many hands here? 9 hands, and then translucent effect, surfboard with a magnet in it. So you wouldn't think it would cost that much, right? So again, you consider that, it's probably much cheaper than what they're selling it for, and so just like some of the other Hot Toys. But again, they're doing like any other business. They're good, of course. They're going to mark it up, and so do I think it's overpriced? For sure.
Yeah.
How much? I'm not sure, but that's one side. The other side of it is compared to other Hot Toys, like the Neo we're going to talk about, for example. That's $270. And this is $255. You can argue that it comes with more. So again, it's just one of those things where we all just value things differently. What figures and products in general are worth our money for us to spend that money on. So again, I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm just kind of pointing out some of the observations here and what I'm going to get this talk about. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I want to because it does look beautiful. Then when are we going to get another Silver Surfer like this shiny? That's like, it looks cool. So I do love figures that pop, and this definitely will pop. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I might just hold off though. But Moose mentioned a third party here, and I came across someone mentioned this figure, and I think this is the one Moose is referring to. So I'm going to go ahead and show this. So this is a third party, not Silver Surfer. This is the Ad Toys Silver Hero, and so I know others have mentioned this figure as like, hey, you could do seamless, but again, and there may be better technologies that have come along since this product was made. I forget when this was actually produced, but like in the 2010s, like 2018 or 13, I don't know, something like that. But
I bought it within the last year. Well, I bought it within the last year of I bought it from Shugo Toys out of Australia.
But I think it came out before, like years earlier, right?
Yeah, no,
it's been out for a while.
I didn't know about it until I was on Sugo one night. And I go,
Sugo,
what's this thing? And I was like buying some figures. I go, put that in the pile. I want to see what that looks like. But then I hadn't heard squat about it until someone mentioned it before. Like it's going to start flaking on you. And I go, oh great. No, and I don't remember being. It wasn't $255. It was cheaper than that, but. We'll find out. I'm gonna do a little video. I'm gonna get some the Hot Toy site, copy those pictures, and make a video tomorrow maybe because I have tomorrow off. So I have that to do.
Nice.
I have so many videos to do. I have
going back to Let me touch on this here, Moose. Let me keep us on track here with the Silver Hero. But so this is what I was example of what I was referring to. People say that want seamless, and it can be done. Granted, look at the skin color. So it does look metallic. It does have like a smooth finish, right? It does have like those definitions of what you would think or what we see sometimes Silver Surfer represented, or this is kind of inspired by Silver Surfer, right? But it doesn't have that shine to Wingman Windman's Point here says this is a few years back, but it does not pop. There are pics online of that thing peeling like a mofo.
Oh, geez.
Peeling like a mofo.
So,
I like that.
Yeah. So
Like a banana.
Yeah.
Peeling like a mofo.
yeah. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, exactly to that point, right? It's like, yeah, you have the seamless, but again, you're compromising on the potential, the maximum shine that you can get, like the reflective surface that you see Silver Surfer, how he's depicted in the comics. And so again, I know it's just preferences, right? It all comes down to preferences. This is out there if for those of you who do want seamless, and you'd rather have this, but now Hot Toys is offering the electroplating one to have that true shine if you want that little more comic accurate on there. So again, options. You guys know me, I'm always about options. So it's good that manufacturers or toy companies in general are putting out multiple versions of a character so we can, we have our preferences and which one we want to get. And the other part of it is, like Moose was saying, like Windman saying, longevity, right? We don't know how long that electroplating is going to last. We don't know how long silicone is going to last. I know there's different levels and grades of silicone. Some last longer than others. But it's like at a point where I don't think we don't have enough experience with these figures, or like they haven't been out that long for us to determine how long the silicone will actually last. And so it's still a toss-up, right? It's still TBD from either perspective. And so a lot of unknowns there.
I have 10-year-old some 10-year-old Chibi League figures, and I don't see them degrading too much. I mean, I haven't some early Hot Toys had some silicone, I think, like the Rockies or something like that. There's no seams on some of them, and I haven't opened them up, but so we'll see. I mean,
yeah.
But I think if you play with it too much, it'll probably weaken it. And
what? Yeah, no, for sure. It's all, and I think I've heard that too. Like silicone, at least 10 years it seems like, which is a long time. Don't get me wrong, that's still a long time. But I know there's collectors who want them to last as long as possible.
Forever.
Forever. Yeah, exactly. You take them to the grave.
For as much as money you have, man.
Dump them in on my casket.
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely get it. Yeah, man. Hopefully not, knock on wood, but
I like to name it as Silver Hero.
Yeah, the Silver Hero. Don't get it too. Yeah, it's not Silver Surfer. This is Silver Hero. Yeah.
That's his younger brother who wasn't that smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, the younger brother. Always trying to live up to his. Yeah, living up to his.
Hey, Windman, I'm gonna steal that, man. Peeling like a mofo.
Ignoring bad. Always flying in his brother's shadow. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Anyone got any more thoughts on in general, just on Silver Surfer, on this one, or Silver Hero, or just any of the topics we discussed so far?
I guess for me, it's like just because you don't know him doesn't mean he's a bad character. I would just recommend that people just read up on this character because he's an awesome character.
Yeah, yeah.
Great figure, and I don't know if you guys even know this. Like he actually had a what do you call it? A little something with Mantis in the comic books too.
Sorry, you said again? He had the what in comics?
He had a relationship with Mantis. If you know.
Oh, with Mantis.
Yes.
Bring her back.
Okay.
I was really kind of surprised as a kid because I was reading it. I'm like, what did they do?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, as an adult, I know what they did now.
Yeah, the last thing I will say, as usual, like a lot of you collectors already do anyways, but this is one of those things where voice your critiques, your concerns with the manufacturer, in this case Hot Toys. So of course, if you at this point, I don't know if they can do anything about the joints, and I don't know if they can put like a suit over it of silicone because it may be too bulky. That they would have to redesign the figure, I think, overall. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? So for those of you who do want a seamless body, and I've seen some collectors already doing so, throw that suggestion, that critique in there, and let them know. But vice versa, on the other hand, I know I mentioned this too. For those of you that actually do like it, right? It's easy to always critique the negatives, but if there's something you do like, in this case, if you're okay with how this finishes and you like the shine, I would say voice that as well. Because if you have the vocal minority speaking up, and then they're the only ones that are providing their input, then it may sway that way. So I want to again encourage both sides of it, both good and bad, right? Not always just voicing the negatives, but voice the positives as well. So if you collectors out there, and you actually like this look, let them know as well. Let them know that you think this looks great, and you're picking it up because of how it looks. And so, but again, because it may sway either way. Don't. There's always that vocal minority that usually kind of takes it out in the end. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind if you care either way. If you don't, then obviously you can just pass on this. But yeah, just an FYI on that. Let me address the chat here. Winman confirming, yeah, it was MRC that had that video. Thanks, Winman, for confirming. We got Big Rib in the house. What's up, Big Rib? Thank you for coming through,
Big
good
Rib.
sir. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, Winman and Big Rib saying, yeah, if you play with it too much, you'll go blind. Yeah, keep that on too. Don't play with it. Yeah, don't play with it too much. Yeah. We got Fig Poser in the house. What up, Doe? What up, Fig?
What up,
Thank you for coming
Hey,
through.
Fig.
Winman saying the Fig, the Silver Hero head sculpt looks plastic. Is that right? I think it is. It looks electroplated. Let me switch back here. Can I zoom in here? Yeah. I think this is plastic electroplating. Whoops. But I think the rest of the body is silicone. So there's a mismatch there. Can I? I don't think I can. Oh, here it goes. I am moving. Okay, there we go. I know. Sorry, the resolution is shitty, so it looks kind of blurry. But I didn't read the specifics on the for this figure, so I'm not sure what it's made of. But I think you might be right, Whitman. I don't know. But again, let me know in the chat.
Website pictures. Like, can you go to a website?
No, I just got these photos from here, but I typically don't compare. Like I'm just putting these in for reference. Basically, I don't want to put anyone else on blast, but as far as like comparing hot toys, like,
can you go to a website and look at something?
Oh yeah, I can. I can, but like I said, I just want to keep it to the photos here for reference.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I can.
Still up on SUGO toys.
There you go. If you're interested in this one, this Silver Hero, yeah, Sugo Toys, like Moose said, SUGO Toys. Just Google that, and I'm sure you'll come across it. Let's see here, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Johnny Chronicle saying, hey, Feezy, you don't have the super chat feature on it. No, so that's actually a feature when you get to 500. So it's another thing, another incentive for reaching 500 subscribers. You can't really get monetized or have anything until you reach 500 subscribers, and so that's why I don't have that feature. But again, if I get there, I get there. That'd be awesome. But there's more features open up for you when you reach 500 subscribers. So yeah, that's why, Johnny. But no, thanks for asking on that. Let's see here, Big Poser. Yeah, I think they should have used double joints like Mondo. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was thinking maybe they didn't, just to reduce the number of joints, because I know they're already going to be a point of contention. But yeah, I don't. Otherwise, I don't know. But it looks like he can still hit some of these poses though. As long as he can get at least 90, I would say, from the articulation, then that's typically good enough for me. At least as long as he can get some signature pose in there, like it looks like he can here, I think that should be good there.
If you can see the reflection of your face inside in that figure on that surfboard, they
exactly, yeah. Yeah, and I was gonna say too, the at least they also electroplated the joints too. I know some people, like, if they didn't, they probably get more shit saying like how lazy they are, but they actually went through and they electroplated the joints and they made them at least somewhat.
Look.
Yeah.
With anything other than what they've shown so far, if it's clear, and if it's clear or black or white, it would look like crap, or metal.
Yeah. I agree.
Whatever.
It's kind of funny.
What's up?
For me, I kind of wish they would actually, Hot Toys would also make a Shala Ball, because that's basically his fiance.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could be another thing. Maybe this is like their introductory, like their experiment, their guinea pig figure, if you will. Like if depending on how this one sells, they may do a Shala Ball if this one does sell well. So even more, another point to consider, right, on supporting this and to possibly get a Shala Ball. I'm not saying that's guaranteed, but I'm just maybe just FYI, that could be something Hot Toys could be looking at for future electroplated figures in general.
Yes.
One thing I just remembered too that I was going to go back and touch on, the silverboard, right? I mentioned the silverboard, the surfboard. Technically, it is a silverboard, but like I said, it said it was going to have an adjustable magnet. So here's underneath the board. So I don't know, how you're going to be able to adjust the magnet on there, because again, in the description it does say adjustable magnet, or the magnet is adjustable on the board. And so yeah, I don't see any way to do that. So I'm really curious to see how that's gonna be implemented here on the figure and on the surfboard. And then one more thing. Sorry, these are just coming to me now as we were wrapping up. X-Men pointed this out also. X-Men Supreme. So here he has this. There's this figure stand, right? The flight stand, but it doesn't clearly show how it's connected to the figure, and so I don't know how that's gonna work. Is that I take it
grabber.
Going up his gooch.
is it a crotch grabber?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Let's look. Yeah, because I didn't see the
You stick it up
the
his
crotch.
butt.
I didn't see any crotch grabbing part, but let me see here. Maybe I just missed it.
Hope it doesn't
Because you
scratch
would
the figure.
if it's just a hook. Oh, that's another good point, right?
Yeah.
If it's gonna scratch up the figure, I was thinking it'd be some sort of peg and port system that.
I think you
pegs into-
maybe you peg it in the bottom. Who knows? Underneath,
Yeah, because that's a good point. If it was some sort of yeah.
Like an anal probe.
'Cause if
It'll be like an anal
if it-
probe.
Yeah, it's kind of there's not. Yeah, see, it's
They
one of those things where
photoshopped
Hot Toys
something
doesn't really show how it works. So maybe they're still working on it. So they're being
Maybe
kind
there's
of
a
vague about
magnet.
it.
Maybe there's a magnet on the bottom
Yeah.
on the thing.
They photoshopped
Oh, yeah,
something out
yeah.
of that.
Like
Yeah.
Superman. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, good call there, Moose.
Oh, I actually thought about one other thing is maybe they could pick other characters from the Silver Surfer comic books. Like I don't know if you know who Nova is or Frankie Ray.
Yeah, I know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nova
Frankie Ray,
Corps.
Nova. Yeah.
Yep. I have those Marvel Legends. Yeah, they came with the Galactus. Oh, you have that too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got that stuff too. That was awesome. But yeah,
The
Frankie
HasLab
Ray,
Galactus. Yeah.
that would look
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
having a Frankie Ray gold. That would be awesome if they could do
Yeah.
that.
Imagine a gold Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gold.
Hey,
silver.
Feezy, you know what?
What's
I
up?
think if it has a waist clamp, and the reason why I was agreeing with what Windman said, I think they photoshopped it out. But if you have a waist clamp on this thing, I can see it now. After a period of time, it's probably going to leave a mark or do some kind of damage to the figure.
Yeah.
If they have a waist clamp on there. I can see that
Yeah.
now.
Me too. Yes.
They'll do an electroplated, crotch grabber or something like that. Waist
This-
grabber.
You know
Yeah.
they won't. Hot Toys ain't going to do that, Boo. Stop. They ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Here,
do that. They're not
Windman's
gonna
also
do that.
adding. Yeah. If it attached to the body magnetically, surely they would have
Yep.
touted that feature, right? I wonder if the MRC video shows how it attaches. Yeah, that's true too. Although, we have seen some figures that release that have certain features that Hot Toys don't mention in the description, like
All you got
the
to do
seamless
is when
arms.
you go on the sideshow, when you click on the figure descriptions, just click on what's in the box. It'll briefly tell you.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. It
Yeah.
usually does, but there's some times where they don't include like certain
That's
features,
true.
and then we don't
Yeah.
see it till later on when the figure's released, when we see like unboxings. So I think this is one of those instances where maybe they're still figuring it out. Because think about it a little more. If it was a magnet, that still has potential to scratch up the back too.
Yeah.
It's sliding around and stuff. So damn, yeah, I think it's tough. There's potential for scratching either way where they do it like a
But I think
crotch
they would have
grabber, a waist
specified that though,
grabber.
too. Don't you think they would have specified that there's a magnet?
Yeah, that's what
Because-
Windman was saying.
Because
Yeah, that's
because the magnetic is on the surfboard, right?
Yeah, it's on the surfboard. So yeah, there's something the flight stand holds the figure somehow, right? That's TBD. But then obviously, yeah, he just is the board is magnetized to his feet, so you don't really need anything on the surfboard. It's more
Yeah.
just on the figure. I know that there's some
Maybe
photos
it
where
is
the
a crotch
surfboard is
grabber.
sticking into the base, which is kind of interesting. And they show him floating on the board or like attached to the board while the base is attached, or sorry, where the surfboard is attached to the base. So that's kind of interesting too. Like I wonder if that's right here. Like I wonder if there's actually some Photoshop trickery
Yeah,
here,
I
or
bet
if
it
this-
was.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
right?
Rabbit's
Or
goat.
if this is, or if this is another kind of if the flight pole is here, it's just hiding behind his leg and it's still connected to his back in like the way that we don't know yet. I wonder if that's what they did here too. You know what I'm saying? Like the flight pole is there, you just can't see it because the way they angled the photo.
Oh
I
yeah.
wonder if that's actually what's going on. Yeah, so it seems like either way, it's still TBD on how they're going to attach the how the flight pole is going to connect to the figure, whether it's either peg, magnetic, or I don't know if it's crotch grabber and they just edited out the photoshopped out the the grabbing portion, like Windman and Larry were saying here. I don't know. This is, yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to come out. That might be a deciding factor for some collectors too, on how that's going to work. Interesting though, interesting. Let's see here. Fig Poser adding here, my only flaw with this is the price and value and the robotic looks when the knees bend. Yeah, no, that's, I know you're not alone on that one, man. I've heard, I've seen and a lot of comments on that as well, which is, you know, I get it. It's fair, right?
And the ankle.
The ankle, well, I mean, yeah, it's a joint like all the other one. I will say though, I'd rather have that ankle joint there, because one of my pet peeves in figures is not having great articulation, because that supports the rest of the figure, right? If you don't have great ankle articulation, that's actually like not loose. It's hard to pull off certain poses and get them to stand in your default and or your display shelf. I mean, in general. So yeah, it's. For me, I'd rather have.
I want someone to make a video. They hold the figure, okay? They're gonna have to wear gloves because that's gonna give you your elite fingerprints if you don't wear a pair of cotton gloves, you know, or latex glove or something like that, because you're gonna leave fingerprints on that thing.
For sure, yeah. Fingerprint
and
magnet.
And you hold it above the surfboard, and the surfboard pops into the feet. You know, I want to see that video.
Yeah,
I mean that's magnetic, you know. But it's
Women said he just watched MRC's video. And did you see the message he left on there in Feezy?
Yeah, I did. Yep. Windman here's saying that on MRC's video it shows the pole going into the back of the figure, and I cannot see any waist clamp or crotch grabbers. So maybe. So if that's the case, and it narrows it down to either a peg or a magnet. So yeah, interesting. Two unknowns there. So how that flight pole works, then how the magnets are adjustable on the surfboard. So yeah, we'll wait and see. That's curious technology here going on. Something's afoot at the at Hot Toys there.
We've never seen it before. Like, you know, it's the first time we've seen it, so we have to wait till it's in hand before we can. Yeah. I mean, they did pictures of it in the you know, in the shelf over there, you know, in the video. But that's still no one's holding it. You know, they should like give it a figure hideout. Here, figure hideout. Go make a video. You know, I mean, they probably haven't even made the boxes yet for those things.
Yeah.
He wants to put this in the box and then pull it out of the box. Yeah. You know, wait till we see that. Our eyes will probably be blinded or something like that. I mean,
I know, right? It's gonna be all shiny.
Look how shiny this thing is. I got this. This is my Jazz Ink plate. You know, for my Batmobile. Look how just shiny that is. You know, like you know, and you know, I don't know if it's kind of the same kind of material they're gonna make those figures out of, or at least the surfboard.
No, I don't think so. I think this is shinier. This is I don't think it's electroplated. What you have.
You know, they didn't. You know, I don't know. But was this electroplated or just mildly electroplated, or what this story is? I forget what what he calls that stuff. You know, but you know, I'm enthused by this. You know, I don't care. I mean, there's themes on it. You know, you're not going to get it any. You know, you're not going to get a silicone, thing like that without it ruining it, rubbing against each other and ruining itself and scratching itself up. At every. You know, it's not going to be. You can't make a soft material out of that.
Yeah. Oh, I have another idea we could do with this.
Yeah.
If you don't give him the hammer, don't give him the surfboard. If you need an Iceman, he can also be your Iceman.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I was actually thinking that too. That one I can see being possibly seamless. They could make it like a cloudy, like
blue. You're gonna make it a little light blue.
Bluish, whitish, right? That could see working because you don't really need that to shine. Maybe if they did a translucent-ish plastic, but I think there may be some pushback on that too. I don't know. But yes, I was thinking the same thing as you, Magnus. I want to see an Iceman figure. It was one of my fantasy figures on stream.
You're gonna
figure
change
stock.
its face a little bit though, I think. But you know, maybe I can buy some blue chrome paint and mix it together with silver. You know, then paint.
Oh yeah.
Blue chrome paint.
That'd be cool to see
every
some
color
customs
chrome on the planet. You know, because I bought silver chrome recently and I got gold chrome because I want to paint these things I bought. You know, and I'm getting more of these. I'm gonna, I like it right now what I bought here. So I don't think I'm gonna paint this one, but when I get I got two more coming in, a gold one and like in this shape, and I love this kind of the blocky shape. You know, I'm gonna paint them with those chrome paints. You know, to see how they just make it look like it's metal. You know, I'll let you know how well I do when I do. I'll do a video. You know,
we should all do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, for all you customizers.
Way too deep into this, man.
Yeah, for all you customizers out there. Yeah. I would like to see.
Here's my silverware. It's not real silver, obviously. It's
okay,
only
Moose. Yeah.
steel.
Yeah, we'll save that for Moose Talk. Silverware on Moose with Moose. Yeah, there you go. We'll save that for your stream there, Moose. Yeah. But let me just add here. That would be cool to see a potential Iceman mod for this figure. That's actually a good idea, Moose. Yeah, I'm curious to now see who's going to do that, if anyone. That'd be cool on that. But so you just reminded me too, Moose. One other comment I had, and I think I mentioned this in our group chat. So they included Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, which is interesting, right? So I was thinking, does that mean that Hono Thor is not going to be too far behind? Is that like a tease? Or maybe I'm just looking into that too much. I don't know. I know they're different. Yes, I know they're two different lines, comic and Hono, but you can still pair those together.
They're not mixing apples and oranges. I don't think so.
Well, I don't think we have too many electroplated. We don't have too many electroplated figures in general. So anything you put this next to is going to be apples and oranges for sure. But I mean, like comparing comic and comic, right? Like you have Thor and Silver Surfer, comic based. I think that would fit, and that would be a cool look there if you have them going at it. Like kind of going against you.
Let's go back to Star Wars. Hot Toy Star Wars, like that Chrome, Stormtrooper they made.
All right.
How much more chrome is that than this?
I think this is shinier. I don't think that was electroplated. I think that's just a chrome painted. I believe.
Obviously, has anyone complained about that being, chipping and cracking and peeling and things like that? I forget.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues.
You have the chrome or the silver stormtrooper?
I have the clone. I have the chrome Crody, and then one clone chrome trooper.
Okay, I do have a great. Yeah, mine's pretty good too. I haven't seen any flaking on mine either. So
yeah, but I don't mess with mine too much either. I just put it in the shelf and I have them display there in my Star Wars shelf. So not too much action for that. But, yeah,
cool.
Crody, that's funny. I never heard of that.
Yeah, I got that. Chrome Cody. Yeah, it's Crody.
Long Crody.
Yeah. Let's see here. We got Big Rib saying that's what I was thinking. Feezy tease Hono Thor still coming. Yeah, he's because a lot of characters are saying hashtag where's Hono Thor or where's Thor. So I know he has yet to be released or announced. I should say. He's not even up for pre-order yet. Let's see here. Commander Green in the house. I don't know if I shot you out earlier, but thanks for coming through, Commander Green. See, this makes me want a shiny C-3PO from the end of A New Hope. Oh yeah. Tamashii Nations made one, but it's pretty pricey. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what people have been have mentioned. Yeah, potentially getting maybe if this sells well, maybe that opens a door for other potential electroplated figures. C-3PO being one of them, but just obviously the gold part of it. Commander Green hanging with my chromies. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I gotta give you one of these here. No, wait, not that one. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. This one. There we go. Yeah. Well done.
Well, you gotta figure. There's more money goes into it, for the R&D. They have the research that they can do this and make it come off so well. So there must be money into that. So
chrome plating has been around for a while. Like that process has been around for a while. So there's not really any R&D into. Again, I'm just speculating, but I know that process, and they've been either chrome plating or doing vac metal for certain figures. I know back in the day, vac metal is another process where they put a layer of shiny, some sort of metal material on a figure. You think about the Silverhawks, for example, back in the 80s, they used had vac metal, I believe, and that eventually chipped and peeled as well. But I can't think of any electroplated figures specifically, but I know this process has been around for a while, right? That was either one of those two ways.
A different factory does. Does Hot Toys own all their factories? We don't know. When who makes these things for them to send to us? They must.
For sure. Yeah. It's a specialized process.
They have it got to be a different factory that makes something electroplated than it would be making a regular figure.
Yeah.
I'm sure the other factory is different than makes the artisan figures.
Yeah. No, that's a good example, right? Like there's multiple figures or companies that do rooted hair, right? But it's just like that's a general process. There's they do to your point, there's different companies may have a different way to do it, but in general, like overall, it's still the process of rooting hair. So kind of similar in this sense.
I think it's only one company over there anyway making everything.
Yeah. Well, whether that be glue or actually like implanted hair. But yeah, electroplating, the same thing, right? It's like a process. And so, yeah, some companies may have different approaches to exactly how it's done, but the overall process, I think, is the outcome is the same, basically, to your point. We got Mother Slug in the house. Thank you for coming through, Mother Slug. So where was this surfer in the Fantastic Four movie? It was in the older movie. What was that, like in the 2000s?
Yeah, that's the one with, what do you call it? With Chris
Lawrence
Evans.
Fishburne.
He was right. He was voiced by Lawrence Fishburne, but that's a Chris Evans, what do you call it, Fantastic Four back then.
Yeah, with Jessica Alba.
Yeah, Jessica Alba,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sequel.
Yeah, it's actually called Fantastic Four, right? Silver Surfer, right? Isn't that the subtitle?
Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Right, that's what it is. Yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. So this isn't from that. This is actually just based on the comics, but Silver Surfer, a version of Silver Surfer, was in that movie, Mother Slug. Just FYI for reference there. But
I mean, for years, they could do it now, but for years before this, they couldn't do it because Fox owned it. Fox owned the rights to that, so they would never go into. I mean, well, they could, but they did buy X-Men, but they had that'd be another IP they probably had to buy. They probably didn't want to buy it, because it didn't do that great. It didn't do as well as X-Men. I think the Silver Surfer movie. I mean, the Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba and the guy I could never pronounce.
Chris Evans and that's only the two main ones I remember. But yeah, there's a couple. There was those two movies.
Chris Evans and
Michael B. Jordan was in there too.
The guy that was in
the remake. That was in the that was in the one later on. That was with Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, and I forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a later one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah. But congrats to you, Silver Surfer fans like Magnus, all of you who wanted this accurate or comic accurate version of Silver Surfer. Yeah, like I said, I think it's unanimous. We all think this looks beautiful, whether you mind the joints or not. I'll leave that up to you all, collector preference again. But aesthetically, I think this over like the shine, basically the shine and that finish, yeah, that looks beautiful. It definitely does pop on the shelf. So hopefully the joints don't detract too much for those of you who who are a little particular about that. So, but I understand. I definitely get it. All right, so let me go on to the next one. I know we spent a while on this, but like I said at the beginning, like a lot of points of contention for this one, a lot of good conversation to be had with this figure. And then just a reminder in the chat too, just in general, I always welcome differing opinions. I get it. Not everyone's going to have the same opinions as me or some of the panelists, and so if you have a difference in opinion or you disagree, it's all good. I definitely understand. I don't expect everyone to agree with me or us, but as always, keep it civil and respectful. There's multiple channels out there to suit all of your preferences and how you want to view YouTube, any collector or any hobby in general. So yeah, just like I said, there's guidelines on there to the channel. But just remember, just keep it civil and respectful. That's all I ask. But yeah, thank you all for.
Have one more comment really quick. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Magnus.
Okay, I don't know if did I say this earlier or not, but I actually want them to make a Shala Ball Silver Surfer.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yep.
Pose with next to my Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Can I get my little bling thing electroplated somewhere? Where can you go through a drive-through electroplating place?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Go up the drive-through window. Please electroplate this thing for me.
Drive-through.
Yeah, Carl's Jr. or something or McDonald's. Like, can I get this electroplated, please? But all right, here another announcement that, in addition to the Silver Surfer, man, caught me off guard. I did not expect this. It was a surprise, as well as this one too. I think a lot of people were surprised by this announcement here. We got Neo from Matrix Reloaded. So this is MMS 868. Set to come out Q1, Q2 of 2027, just like the Silver Surfer. And actually, a lot of these next wave of figures around that time frame are going to be coming out. So I mentioned earlier, 270 USD set. Let's see what I mentioned. So standing at 12.2 inches, 31 centimeters, 30 points of articulation. So this one, again, is going to be pretty well articulated. Rolling eyes, of course. 11 hands. So he's going to have 11 hands. You can kind of somewhat see them all there, all displayed at the bottom. Kind of hard to see, but 11 hands. So he's gonna have his fighting coat, again, kind of depicting his look in the second Matrix movie, Matrix Reloaded, and it will have a bendable wire embedded in this coat. The sword, the spiked mace, pole, a pair of sais. See, a set of broken spears. His sunglasses, which a lot of people I know are saying don't seem as accurate. I couldn't tell you one way or the other because I haven't compared, but He has them. And then the chateau-themed backdrop, which is like a cardboard type of. It looks like it's gonna be like a trifold cardboard backdrop. Which I mean, it looks cool. So it's cool that they include that. And then a chateau to go with that backdrop, a chateau staircase-themed diorama that also has a damaged handrail and a lamp piece over it. And we'll see. You can kind of see it here on the bottom. That also looks like it has a figure stand flight pole there with that as well. But yeah, so we'll go through some of these, and I'll just toss it to you guys, the panel here. Anyone got any thoughts on that? Oh, there's that lamppost there. But yeah, any thoughts on this Neo here?
I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, I did like the second movie. I know it's a little bit off the face. I think he looks better with the sunglasses, even though the sunglasses are not quite exactly the way they should be. But I would just like to do that scene where we're in the beginning of the movie where he says, upgrades, and then beats the crap out of those other guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that'd be actually kind of cool if they made like those other guys, you know, like their suits, a little thing, just to have someone or Neo to beat up on.
Yeah, that we're definitely gonna have, because I have yet to do that, right? I can't remember now. Moose might know. They've done like an agent, some sort of agent at all. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Only Fishbone did an agent.
But Hot Toys hasn't.
If you look at, have you noticed Bob Dylan's like, you know, Instagram or his Facebook or something like that? He has a video and he shows like he has like 20 of them, you know, and they're all fighting.
But
in
third
that
party,
scene.
right? It's third party.
Yeah, well, that's Fishbone's third party.
Right.
Fishbone
Okay,
also
gotcha.
made. I made a post about it
Who?
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Fishbone made a Morpheus come
Whoa,
with a
whoa,
chair.
whoa, whoa! What are you? Who?
Not Morpheus, you mean? That's not Morpheus. He's talking about third party, yeah. But I mean, like Hot Toys. Has Hot
No,
Toys
the name
made
he's
any?
saying. What name did you say?
Oh,
What?
Fishbone.
It's Fishburne.
Fishbone's a company.
No, Fishbone.
No, Fishbone.
Oh,
That's the name of the
Not
company.
Fishburne.
It's a third party company. Yeah, that's the name
It's
of the
called
company.
Fishbone.
Yeah,
Fish.
yeah.
Fish like fish, you know, like swim in the water, and a bone, your fishbone.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of their figures. They have the they made a remake of that Fight Club. They made a couple of them, and they also made the narrator. There was a
Tyler.
two-pack, you know. Tyler.
Yeah,
Durden.
I'm familiar with them. Yeah, I've seen. I don't think I've had. Maybe I do. I don't know. But yeah, I've
I
heard
got the
that.
Morpheus with the chair. The chair is pretty nice. I mean, the chair was, you know, the nice, and maybe their figure's pretty nice too. I haven't opened up the present toy. I got the present toy with Morpheus. I'll have to look that over. But you know,
But Hot Toys hasn't done a
I don't think
Morpheus.
anyone's made it trendy.
But Hot Toys hasn't done a Morpheus or a Agent Smith though. That's what I was getting at.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
They
Right,
need
tease it.
okay.
No.
Yeah. We see him like
Hot
we
Toys-
see what potentially could be an agent here. Wait, so is it? Well, yeah, right here. Here we go.
Yeah,
This
they
could be
tease
an
it.
agent, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah,
but again, it
hopefully,
might
yeah.
be one of those things where Hot Toys teases something and they don't, you know, either it takes
Yeah.
them a while or they don't come without a figure at all. So I don't know.
Imagine
We
that.
shall see. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen any. I've never seen that actor's image on anything official.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
His name. I'm having a brain fart. What's his name?
Yeah.
Hugo
He was
Weaving.
Red-
There you go. Thank
Hugo
you,
Weaving.
Hugo
Hugo
Weaving.
Weaving.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
White-
Well, they
you
did
know,
have him as a Red Skull figure.
You know,
Oh,
Hot
Hot
Toys
Toys did
years
they?
ago. Yeah, like 15 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
You know, who knows if that's still that.
I'm surprised you don't have two of them.
I know, right?
I haven't. I got a Red Skull recently. I got it from Sideshow. It's cheap. You know, I haven't. You know, because that has problems. That the Hot Toys, because that sometimes that flakes and leather that bleeds and everything. Like, I got to be careful.
Leather, yeah. Oh,
You know,
damn.
on the Red Skull, that's really old. It's a really
see
old,
that,
low
yeah.
number. You know,
What are your thoughts on this Neo though, Moose? You said you got it already, right? You already pre-ordered it?
I pre-ordered two of them, and I'm going to take good.
Wow.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
You can never have enough Neos.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same old story. Same old story. I mean, you know, I remember getting that. I was so happy I found the McFarlane ones of these about 15 years ago when McFarlane made these. And they come in a huge box for a McFarlane piece. You know, I think I still have them probably out in storage or something like that. All my McFarlane, no, maybe I think I might have sold it off because it was getting too much room. And I also know there was also that from the third movie, you know, that the droids and everything like that, you know, the Sentinels.
Oh, yeah, the Sentinels,
I had
yeah.
those
Yeah.
things. Those, when McFarlane made those, I'm sure I'm waiting. Why Hot Toys could be making those? And I mean, why
those
not?
Those would be huge. Yeah, those would be huge.
They'd be definitely huge, But
yeah, bigger than the ship. So bigger than the ship.
Imagine if hey, they made a cane. No one thought they'd ever make a Robo cane. How about making that figure with that Toshiro Mifune sat in? How about that thing? In the third movie, I'm making that thing. How much would that cost? $800 probably. It'd be bigger than a power loader. But I like it. I mean, this was good. I mean, except for supposedly everyone's saying, "Oh, the glasses are wrong. They should be smaller," and like that. You're like, well, maybe they'll update it. Maybe they'll fix it. But do they really bother you that much? The glasses are slightly bigger than they should be. I mean, they never get glasses right. They didn't get glasses right on the Terminator figure.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I wonder if that's like to avoid any potential. Would it be copyright? Any potential any strikes against them for the company because they're not officially branded. I wonder if they slightly altered them because I wonder if I don't know what company did these glasses, but I wonder if they're just if they have like a patent or whatever on the design themselves, and so if it looks too close like that, then they'll come up to you. I don't know. Again, I'm just speculating.
That could be the case, because every product in the world seems to have a trademark against it. Like they can't make Ray-Bans in that shape or something like that. If that's what he wore in the movie, in either one of the movies. We're gonna make it slightly different, so make it a little bit bigger, a little bit,
I wonder. I wonder if that's
make it purple. Make it slightly like a dark purple.
Yeah. What about you, Larry? Any thoughts on this one? Is this one you're picking up or you're passing?
Well,
staying strong.
I like this a lot, but moving forward, I'm holding off on ordering a lot more figures because I have limited space and I have a shitload of figures already on pre-order. So I'm on the fence on this one. And it's not because there's anything wrong with the figure. I'm just
selective, right?
Selective. I have to be really selective now because I'm running out of space. Literally running out of space.
Yeah, me too, Larry. Me too.
I am running out of space.
I almost didn't buy this. I almost didn't buy it, but I was like, I got to get a Neo.
Yeah.
And if I shove it in that case.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where I'm at right now. Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm there with you guys.
But I have space for this. I mean, if I wanted to buy it, I would buy it. But like I said, I have quite a few figures on pre-order that I got to start paying for. And then I'm also thinking down the line because, the last couple of weeks it's been really quiet from Hot Toys. And I expect in the near future, especially with these movies getting ready to be released, they're going to start just coming out with all kind of figures.
Oh, gosh, I can see that.
We know they are, dude. We know they are.
You've got a couple of major Marvel movies coming up.
Man. And then we're all going to be doing DC, you're going to be doing another
in
show.
About 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, we're going to be following Mandalorian and Grogu figures.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. What were you saying, Larry?
And then we're all going to be saying, "Man, you're going to get this. You're going to get that. You're going to get this."
I know.
And I'm like,
I think that's going to be the theme, like from here on out, right? Yeah. I got to be really selective. There's going to be a point where we're going to be like, you know what? I got to start selling figures to make more space, or we're going to get there. I know we are. Like, I can't just do it anymore, but I mean, I'll still try to keep talking figures, but I think there's definitely going to be a point where I'm going to I just have to tap out because it's just overflowing. It's going to get there. I know for me anyways. So we'll see how that goes.
I was on yesterday with Calvin on his show Players Club, and he had Marcos from what's the name on his show?
166.
Yeah.
No.
Collector Zone?
Yeah, Collector Zone.
Collector Zone. Okay.
Yeah. And we were talking all kinds of stuff. But then I asked him about those Ghostbusters. I guess they're delayed too now. Because those are supposed to be coming. And so, I have those on pre-order. And I have the DeLorean on pre-order. That's
wow.
That's like $2,000 right there, dude.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves. Yep. Brace yourselves.
I can't buy two of everything. I can't go doing all that anymore.
Yeah, we don't have moose money.
I'm jazz inked out. I'm to the point, like I said, I'm to the point now I got to be really selective, dude. So I got to, but I really, getting back to this, I really like this, but I'm just like, man,
a part of it too is like, I agree with what others have said. If I were to get a Neo, and I do want one, but if I am going to, I want it to be the Neo that the Neo to me and that I want on my shelf, and that would be from the first Matrix, right? So I think that's the one I'm waiting for, and a lot of people made the same comment, right? Hot Toys seems to be doing what they've been doing recently. Their pattern is, come out with a figure that may not be as popular, like the most popular version of a figure. So bring out that one, and then later on come out with that really like popular.
And you know
figure.
the Hot Toys will do? Feezy? They'll come out with something tonight. I'll be like, damn, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
They'll drop something tonight, and I'll be like, damn, I gotta get it.
Like Indiana Jones, right? Temple of Doom. They came out with the battle damage version, which I actually loved. I got that one, but a lot of people are wanting the full traditional indie look with the jacket and removable hat. So a lot of people are speculating that they may come out. Hot Toys may do that later. They just put out that one. What else did they do that with? They did that with. I'm blanking on a figure. There is they did it with another figure where they came out with one version that people like, but it's not their ideal version. And then later on they came out with another version. So yeah, the Hot Toys has done it before, and a lot of people are speculating that that's what they're doing here with this Neo. So maybe that's the case. But then again, playing devil's advocate on the other side, maybe there's something going on with the licensing for the first one. And
but isn't InArt making a Neo too? Or supposedly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. That's another point. A lot of people were saying I'll wait for InArt to see what they do.
Are they making? Do they have a global license InArt? We don't know yet.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that's another good point. I mean, granted, we can still get it though. Like even if they don't, we'll still be able to get here in the States. But
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if it's a third party, you can just go through Kit. You're gonna get it at Kit.
Yeah.
So,
So
if it's not third party already. I bet you it's going to be a global license for some reason. I don't know. Just the vibe I'm getting.
Maybe, yeah, maybe this is it's Warner Brothers, right? There's the symbol right there. Yeah,
I love the movie. The first one, anyway. The first one was man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm.
Neil was a bad mofo, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a badass. Yeah, he's the chosen one.
Bad mofo, man.
He better be. Yeah, he better be. Yeah, one bad motherfucker. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I know it seems like some collectors are in the same ship or the same boat. But they're gonna wait and see either if the Hot Toys does one from the first one, or if what InArt's gonna do, and if they're gonna actually complete a line or do others from that line, or maybe if you're a hardcore Matrix fan, I know some of you out there are. You're going to get them all. Just give me all the Neos or anything from Matrix, which is, I definitely get. We all have that IP. We're all in regardless. So I definitely see that side of it too. Let me address the chat here. Mother Slug saying black outfit and glasses. I can't unthink Wesker. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, for those that don't know, Wesker is a character from Resident Evil. I'm pretty sure it's the same Wesker you're referring to. Yeah, Resident Evil character from the game. I can't remember if he was actually in the movie as well, Wesker. Windman saying glasses were a particular brand and those exact shades were made for the film. Oh, okay. My theory is Hot Toys did not want to pay licensing a la the Nike swoosh. Yeah, I think you're referring to the Nike swoosh that they left out for Miles shoes in Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, exactly. That's what we were thinking as well, Windman. So it looks like we're on the same page.
I think they did that too on the Batman '89, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
That's right. Yeah. Did he have that logo in his shoes in the movie? Though,
I don't know.
For Batman.
I don't know.
That's right, because they were Jordans. I remember that. They're like Jordan 5s or 6s. I remember. Yeah, they were Jordan. I think they were Jordan 6s. I remember, except they were black.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, he had some sort of. There was some sort of popular shoes, but I can't remember which ones. But yeah, I don't think they made that. Mitchell Lawrence adding though on the glasses, at least make the shape of the shade smaller. No, that's fair. Like I said, I'm not too keen on how the glasses should look. I just know he has glasses. But another one of those things. If you guys have critiques, of course, as always, let Hot Toys know. I don't think it's too late for them to adjust the glasses. They probably could make them smaller. I don't know. But yeah, let them know if you guys have an opinion one way or the other. Right? Again, both sides of it.
It doesn't bother me actually.
Yeah. Oh, correction. Similar, not smaller. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. We got Viking Collectibles in the house. What's up, Viking? Says the evening all. How are we doing? We're doing good, man. Not a lot to figures to talk about, but we found a way to make have some good discussion from the figures we do have, though. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Moose is growing trees like cannabis over here. Yes, that's Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell Horn says Reloaded is his definitive Neo. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, you got hopefully they do the trilogy, so they cater to at least one iteration of Neo that you prefer, right? So yeah, for sure. If this is your Reloaded, then you guys, if this is your Neo, then you guys are all set. He doesn't have a unique look to this one. So
let me say this: in the first movie, in the last 5 seconds, the last shot of the first movie before the credits, he's flying in that suit.
Is it this one? I remember him flying.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was this exact suit. Okay,
it was in the second movie. Yeah,
gotcha. No, in the second movie, but at the Moose is saying at the end of the first
one. In the first movie, he's flying in that suit at the end of it. He's Superman
I remember that.
At the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's on the rooftop and he's on the phone. I forget what he says, but then he just the camera pulls up and then he just flies towards the camera at the end.
Right. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He may have. You might be right, but I think throughout the second movie, I think he's more. This is seen more as more of an iconic suit from his second movie because he wears this most of the time.
Yeah, it's
been a minute since I've seen any of them. I kind of want to go back and watch them again, right?
You guys mentioned that. Now I'm thinking back. I'm like, fuck, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
The freeway scene was great.
Oh yeah.
Forget that, man.
Yeah, I went through and I was listening to the soundtrack yesterday too, just because of the music. I know the music's been great too, but yeah.
If you show those pictures of somebody that didn't know they were toys, they said that with a picture of Keanu Reeves from the Matrix. That's what they look perfect. Cut it out.
I like that.
Does it look like? Doesn't really look much like Keanu Reeves. Look at enough at me. Especially when you put the glasses on, are you going to pose him without the glasses? I don't think so. The only time you might pose him without the glasses when he's blind in the third movie.
Oh, with the bandana. What were you saying, Larry?
That's a really good head sculpt. I really like that head sculpt.
Yeah, it does look good, but I think I don't know. It just be my mind playing tricks on me. But I think the eyes might be too close together. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, but
just a little bit off.
Yeah, it looks like something. Yeah, maybe something is with the eyes. But overall, it does look like a good head sculpt, though. Speaking of, I almost forgot I had this. So comparison. Here I put this comparison together. The two previous Keanu Reeves figures we got from Hot Toys. So the first one here on the far left is the is the MMS 729. That's the John Wick from Chapter 4. That was released in 2024. Let me see, where's that? Oh, here it is. Okay, 2024. And then on the in the middle here we have the John Wick from Chapter 1 that also had an artist in, but I'm comparing the sculpted. At least it should be the sculpted version here. So that has yet to be released. So that's an announcement. That's a prototype photo here in the middle. The one on the left, the Chapter 4, that's the final. Chapter 1 in the middle is a prototype, and then here on the right is the MMS 868. This is the Neo we're just looking at for Matrix Reloaded here, set to come out 2027. That John Wick Chapter 1 is supposed to come out at the end of this year, like Q3, Q4. But yeah, just to kind of compare the head sculpts and how they've been so far, and I think they all look good, honestly. Like they all look pretty.
Well, to me, it looks like a progression. He's getting older. The first one all on the right is when he was younger. It looks like a younger Keanu Reeves.
I think the one on the it is. Yeah,
you have to look at the earlier Hot Toy. That's the MMS 500 something like of John Wick from John Wick Chapter 2. There's another Hot Toy.
Yeah, yeah. So actually, and I just realized I forgot to put the link in the description, but I actually did cover those Keanu head sculpts when we were talking about, I think it was John Wick 4 actually, when that was first announced. I did a comparison of the previous John Wick, Johnny Silverhand, the other Matrix, was it Revolutions? I think I compared that. But yeah, if I remember, I'll put that link in the description below. So if you want to check out that comparison, you can go and check out that episode. And if I remember, I'll put that slide on my social media as well, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, you're right, Moose. I did compare those, but I didn't want to include them here just because, like I said, I already did that comparison. So this is just like the most recent John Wick head sculpts. And and to your point, Larry, I mean, it does make sense, right? Because in Neo or Matrix 2, he was younger, right? Because those movies came out earlier.
Yeah,
and maybe too because he's got beards in the other ones makes him look a little older too.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you think each iteration they nailed it, or is it okay, decent? What do you think?
I'm a lemming. I just go along with the flow. Just give me the goddamn figure. I'm just a lemming.
Moose
is a lemming. Moose lemming.
What? What did
I'm
you
gonna
say?
follow up. I'm gonna follow up. What did you say? I said I'm a lemming. You know what a lemming is?
A lemming.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an animal that falls off the edge of a cliff. You know, all the lemmings will fall together. You don't know the story of that animal? Like the lemmings, they'll follow each other, and they'll follow each other off a cliff. You know, so I'm a lemming. Not a lemon. I'm not a lemon. You know, but I am squeezable.
He's saying he's a follower. Is what he's saying.
I need some squeezing, but never mind. That's another story.
Okay.
No, but I think I'm all in every. I got Wick. I got the artisan Wick, and I got the sculpted Wick too. I said on chapter 4. I mean chapter 1. You're coming.
Yeah.
And I already have chapter 4 with Kane. And they're awesome figures. I mean it's a better looking sculpt on the chapter 1. I mean than that picture of something from Hot Toys put out, but I think it looks better in hand. It doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of goofy there in the that first picture from MMS 729. It looks kind of clunky, but we'll see how the artisan holds up compared to the sculpted, because I have both coming, so I'll do a little comparison sometime.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do.
Yep.
You got both.
Yeah, I ordered
I'm very happy where I am right now in collecting. Okay,
That's good.
I'm very happy.
As you should be. As you should be.
I mean, shit. Like for many years. And I was like, I always focus on 1/6, 1/12. In the package, McFarlane scale and things like that. On NECA scale, and because that was how I collected. But I'm branching out, but I still can't shed that other old stuff. I still want to buy it again.
Yeah, no, you're here. You're doing your thing, man. You're doing what makes you happy. So yeah, props to you, man. We all should do that to an extent, right? Now, hopefully, it doesn't get carried away. But yeah, man, you do your thing, Moose. Do your thing. I'm gonna say here, Mitchell Lawrence. Yeah, so it sounds like Mitchell Lawrence, Moose, and myself. I mentioned this before on previous streams. Like it's close enough, which is good enough for me. Yeah, and I'm. In general, that's my collecting, because I just want to enjoy the figures as they are, right? I mean, yeah, there's like a point to where if it's horrible, like really bad, fortunately I haven't come across a figure like that, then yeah, I won't buy it. But yeah, to me, like I just want to enjoy the hobby, the figures, and I give my critiques here, just my honest opinions, but in the end, like if it's decent to me, like it's good enough to come in my collection, I'll generally pick it up if I have the space or if it's a figure I really love. So, but again, to each their own. I know some people just want as close to perfect, as close to accurate, and I definitely understand that. Again, we're paying money for these. We all value these figures differently. We want to make sure we're getting what we think is they're worth, and so I definitely understand that. Again, preferences to each their own. We all have our own preferences in collection. Let's see here. Also adding Mitchell Lawrence saying, yeah, they had an old school game called Lemmings. And that's exactly what I thought of. Yeah, Mitchell Lawrence for, I think it was Super Nintendo back in the day. And every time I hear that word Lemmings, I always think of that game. The concept is basically what Moose was saying, what Windman is saying here. Lemming behavior as a metaphor means blindly follow a group even towards disaster, stemming from the myth that they commit mass suicide. But whoa. Don't want to say that word. Commit mass destruction by jumping off the cliffs.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, there you go. I was this close. Don't strike me, YouTube. Don't strike me. Don't strike me. That was an accident. I didn't say it. I don't think you can. So don't test it. I don't think you can. Don't test it. But yeah, so yeah, that's the concept of the game. You have to lead these lemmings into like a safe spot. I've never actually played it, but I just remember seeing it. So yeah, that's what basically follows that. Yeah, and don't report me, viewers. That was an accident. I didn't say the word. Not intentional. Yeah.
I'm called the YouTube police.
Yeah, the movie canon saying here, Keanu was like 38 during Reloaded and Revolutions. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for that. Did not know that. So he's young. He's youngish.
Feezy?
Yep.
Give me a second. My wife came home with a thing of groceries, so I have to bring him in the house.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, do your thing. I definitely understand. Take your time.
All right, thanks.
I'm gonna put Valkyrie on mute here. While he's doing that, we got Yomo in the house. What's up, Yomo? Good thing.
Hello.
Yeah, we were saying, yeah, you missed the giveaway at the beginning, so you gave others a chance to win. So they all appreciate that. They say thank you for letting him win, giving others opportunity to win, Yomo. But thanks for coming through, man. Let's see here. Viking saying all pretty good sculpts, just different variations of them at different ages and style. Yeah, and they got that point across, right? They actually, that's how it should be. Right? He's like different. Like Viking was saying, like others have mentioned, obviously different ages when he did these movies, and so it looks like for the most part they got it right in that regard. All right, so going on to the last one, the last of the announcements. Again, this was a light week for Hot Toys, just coming off of Lunar New Year. I think I covered everything here with this Neo. Yeah. All right. So last one, not too exciting. I don't know if anyone was expecting this or we're asking for this, but either way, if you are, for you One Piece fans out there, we got Choppa. Get to the Choppa, aka Tony Chopper, from what I understand, from season 2 of the live action Netflix show One Piece. So this is a TMS, 174, set to come out the end of this year, Q3, Q4 of 2026. Also 270 USD. So the height on this guy is interesting. I don't think there's an actual, kind of like Stitch, right? There's not like a canon confirmed height for him, like what his character is. And so like I looked it up, and I've seen in the manga or in the anime, he's supposed to be about 35 inches or 90 centimeters. In the live action from one site, I read that he was supposed to be like 43 inches or 110 centimeters. So it varies, it seems like, between those two. This particular figure or collectible is standing at just over 19 inches, so 48 centimeters. So that puts him about like half-ish scale. Again, I don't know if there's an actual canonical height. If there is, and you guys know for sure like what that height should be, feel free to let us know in the chat or in the comments here. But yeah, he's saying either way.
He's already small. He's already a tiny figure. So if you make him 1/6 scale,
yeah, he's going to be small.
It's going to be tiny. It's going to be dinky. In terms of maybe so I think they could do it. And maybe a third party might do it or something like that. I think he's going to be. That's the same thing with Stitch. I think Stitch was around like a half-ish scale as well, and so like he was like about half-ish the size of what he would theoretically be. Again, there wasn't like an official size to him. I think all I read was like Stitch was supposed to be like the size of a small dog or something like that, around like 3-ish feet or something. So I don't know. It could vary. So, but either way, this is standing just a little over 19 inches, 48 centimeters. And so what he comes with here, let me zoom and enhance so you guys can take a look. So 2 magnetically interchangeable mouths. He has a smile and an open mouth. That are plush material, so the same material as the rest of the body. Which, speaking of, is a newly developed specialized soft body covered in brown colored plush fabric, right? So most of this figure is plush except for his antlers and his ears. Those two will be covered in a flocked fabric per description. So his antlers will be magnetically attachable or removable, and his ears are as well. So you can remove both. Of course, if you want to obviously put on his hat is removable. His hat is also made of a plush fabric. Let's see here. He has 7 cloven hoof hands that are flocked as well. So those are also flocked. So his hands, antlers, and ears are all flocked fabric. Blue backpack that is magnetic. Only you, Moose. Only you.
I'm back.
I would try to think, what's the worst thing I could say?
Yeah, trying to make something that's supposed to be cute and adorable into like something inappropriate.
Me.
Magnetic. He'll have a backpack with a magnetic buckle, and then his display. What is this? Like a wood deck themed figure base with the One Piece logo that you can see here. That has like a crotch or a waist grabber. So a grabber that goes around his waist there. And then that's pretty much it. And we'll look at some looks here with and without the hat. Again, you can see the 2 mouths here, interchangeable, closed, the semi-closed, I guess, and then open. He does look cute. I will give him that. I have yet to see season 2 of One Piece. I saw the first season, the live action one, and I really liked it. So I'm looking forward to seeing season 2. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. But I'll turn it over to you guys. Any thoughts on this Tony Chopper?
I haven't seen the show, but to me it looks pretty cool. Like, it's a cute little figure. Like, for me, I probably would have maybe even bought it for my daughter if she was still like a little kid, or maybe she might still want it as a college kid now. But I think it's a pretty cool looking figure, even though I don't know anything about the show.
Yeah, right. Either way, I mean, he does look cute. So if you're just like going for like some sort of cute factor and like want a plush character or collectible, yeah, this is a good option. And he does have articulation. It doesn't say how many points, but it did say in the description that he has there's an armature inside that allows for a wide range of articulation, but it didn't specify. I didn't see how many points unless I missed it. But yeah, he definitely is cute. I think that's consensus
definitely.
here. Yeah, Windman. Yeah, my problem with this guy is he's too damn cute. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's not as cute as me. Come on, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. There you go.
That one beats the Moose.
Moose getting jealous. Moose is getting jealous here.
Well, let me tell you. So let me tell you my history of One Piece. Okay, so the first time I heard about One Piece was like some kind of like a short. They say the clip of that. I think the villain, like one of the big villains, was killing people, like throwing people around, like destroying them. I go, wow, that's really cool. So next chance I got, they remember going on to Netflix. Said, let me start watching this show. So I turned the first episode on, and it didn't talk about that guy. I don't think that guy was in it. I don't remember that guy being in it, that villain. But they did talk about, Laffy or something like that. They showed him.
Oh, Luffy? Yeah.
Luffy, whatever. I didn't even know his name.
Yeah,
and
Luffy.
It really annoyed me, that first episode. I go, nah, I don't need to watch the rest of this. And then I don't really care. I don't care. I mean, these people, this is all AI anyway for the most part, or CGI, what they made, and it doesn't seem to resonate with me. So I never bothered getting it. So when I saw this come out, I go, well, I guess one more in one step, Hot Toys is going to start making Labubu. What do I know? They, might well make some Labubus of these.
Well, that's kind of what Cos Babies is, isn't it?
Guess so. Yeah, I mean, in a way, but this is ultra. This is ultra Cos Baby, and ultra Labubu to me. So I don't, it's too. Yeah, it is. Winston's really correct. Way too cute. Even though I like that X. I like a hat with that X on it.
Is he like a baby moose or something like that?
Well, that's what somebody said in the thing. That Mitchell said it. That he was the moose that drank something. That drank a devil fruit, and he can he's like magical now. He can build. He can go big, make himself big and small and things like that. So,
yeah, someone said he was like
fantastic.
I think Ty Uncommon Flex. He had mentioned he was. I don't know personally, but I know I've heard him say that he was a reindeer, and I thought I read somewhere that he was.
Okay,
a
that makes sense. Reindeer or a moose.
I don't know. Yeah, like he has antlers, so maybe. I don't know. I know to Moose's point, Mitchell Lawrence is saying Chopper is a moose who ate a devil fruit. Right here, I've been following One Piece anime since the early 2000s. Oh, nice. You've been following the anime. Okay, so yeah, is he a moose or a reindeer, Mitchell? There, I've heard reindeer here, and I thought I read somewhere that it said that as well, but maybe I'm mistaken. Here. Yeah. So I did read that he can transform. I don't want to say too much in case that's a spoiler. Like I don't know, but yeah, he does transform, and so I don't know how that plays into the story or not. But this is, I guess, his smaller version here. We got Billy Z Figurecraft in the house. What's up, Figurecraft? Thank you for coming through, good sir. This is a reindeer Jamiroquai. Yeah, I've never heard that. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. He's hopefully he's not virtually insane. Yeah, what's up, Phyllis? Yeah.
I just asked Google that question. I said, in
what did
One
it say?
Piece, was Chopper a moose or a reindeer first? And Google said he was a reindeer.
Okay, gotcha.
Born on Drum Island with a unique blue nose. He was originally a normal reindeer. Yada yada yada.
Thanks for confirming there, Moose. So there you go, reindeer. Yeah, Mitchell Lawrence saying, well, yeah, One Piece anime is crazy. It's well over 100 episodes now. Yeah, I heard it was 1,000. Yeah, I was like,
wow,
it's up there. Either way, yeah, over 800. Yeah, it's at least 800. Yeah, it's still going, right, Mitchell Lawrence? Isn't it still ongoing from what I hear? Windman's asking how much is this again? This is $270 USD, so the same price as the Neo.
Nice.
As the Neo there. Yep. But again, it's like about half-ish scale plush fabric. Collectible that has some articulation. Let's see here. We got Cylon in the house. Thank you for coming through, Cylon. Awesome avatar / profile pic, by the way. Is that Cyclops? Yeah, love
looks like Cyclops. Yeah,
Cyclops. Yeah, right. That's cool. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah, wait a minute. Hey, all scales are welcome here. Yes, sir. That they are. Yep, all scales.
Yes.
Actually, I know this particular stream is meant to be for the major 1/6 players, so Hot Toys, In Art, Jazz Inc., and then Figure Lowdown, because I'm a multi-scale collector myself, and so that Figure Lowdown is where I cover other scales as well. But yeah, you're right, Windman. I always welcome multiple scales myself. I think you're also a fellow multi-scale collector as well, right, Winman? I think you mentioned that last time when you were on chilling and chatting. But yeah, no, it definitely looks cute. It'd be cool to have this, to see a collection of these like cute little collectibles from Hot Toys. Again, like I mentioned, Stitch, Grogu. I think Grogu's in there, and that about in this size. Now you got Chopper, and who else am I missing? Who else did they do so far? I can't recall at the moment. Like plush collectibles like this, about this size.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. The international version of Winnie the Pooh.
Was he about this size though, or was he 1/6?
I don't think.
I know they did Winnie the Pooh, but I can't remember how tall.
I don't think he was 1/6.
Okay.
You know, he used to be too small. He was 1/6. You know, Winnie the Pooh's tiny anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
the size of a
true.
cause baby. You might make a cause baby.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, well, there you go. You got Tony Chopper from One Piece Season 2. Again, up for pre-order, $270 USD if you're interested. Again, shout out to all you collectors who are One Piece fans like Mitchell Lawrence. I don't know if Mitchell Lawrence, you said you were going to get this or not. I know you said you were a fan. But yeah, again, to all those collectors who are fans of something, right? You get something that that you're big into, and a toy company makes that figure. It's just awesome to see that that excitement that certain collectors get for certain figures that come out, and that even though a niche, even if it is a niche or aimed for a smaller audience, it's always cool to see different companies, whether that be Hot Toys or some third party making something that you're a fan of. So here you go for you Chopper fans out there. Enjoy. Hopefully it comes. Yeah, One Piece fans. Thank you. Yeah,
well, they must be big because Hot Toys is making them, even though they kind of goofed up on that one of those figures. You know, the one with the arm joints. They look bad.
Roronora. Zorro. Yeah, Zorro. Yeah.
Zorro.
Zero
to me.
Zero. Yeah. Yep.
I don't think he was in the first episode. Zero. I forget, but you know.
Yeah, he was. Zorro. He was in the first season. Yeah, we got Red Priest in the house. Thank you for coming through, Red Priest. We're actually wrapping up here, but either way, appreciate you coming through for however long you're able to stay, or even if you're just stopping by to say what's up. Appreciate you all for coming through. But ladies and gentlemen, that was all we had. Again, I know not too much. Great discussions though all around. I do have, if you're up for it, I do have a figure for Feezy's 20. You guys are interested. I'll leave it to you guys. How you guys feeling? You want to enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and call it good for now, or do you want to go around? No worries if you want to wait. It's all good.
Whatever the majority says. Like the other two guys here before me, so I'm the tiebreaker. If there's a tie, I'll be the tiebreaker. Unless you're the tiebreaker, Feezy.
Magnus,
what do you want to do, Feezy?
How you guys feeling? You guys ready to? You want to call it good, or you feel like you're up for playing?
Let's play a game. Yeah, why not?
Play a game. Yeah, let's play.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, Larry.
Yeah, we can do it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, no pressure to stay, Larry. Too. If you actually just want to jump off, it's all good. I can, Moose and Magnus can hold it down.
Yeah.
Your call.
There's no Ben Thomas show. Let's go. Let's play. There's no Ben Thomas show.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Feezy's 20. You guys know the world's favorite, most bestest game. On YouTube. So it's basically 20 questions. My panelists will have 20 yes or no questions to guess the figure that I have in mind. This is a Hot Toys figure that was released, a 1/6 scale figure. And for those of you that aren't familiar, they can ask anything from. Also, actually, let me take that back. They can ask anything except, does it rhyme with a certain word? Does it start with a certain letter? I treat 2.0s as two separate figures because that can change the answer to a question. No, again, honor system panelists, so no looking at the chat, no internet searching, no Googling, no using your phones. So it's just all between you guys here on the panel. You can talk amongst yourselves, talk out loud, bounce ideas off each other. But yeah, it's just you guys. So honor system, switch over to the private chat, and when you can, and then no internet searching. Chat, if you want to play along and you want to throw out some suggestions or questions for the panelists, I will bring those up. And if you want to guess, feel free. I just won't bring up your guesses. I'll just bring up your questions to throw those to. If you want to assist the panelists here, if you feel like they're getting stuck. Let me see. What else am I missing? Make sure you narrow down the figure right to its actual representation, because otherwise, if you're wrong, game over, man. So like for example, say if you want to make a general question, like, is it an Iron Man? I'll allow that, right? But from there, you have to narrow down which Iron Man it is. Okay, so just that's an example. Let's see. Other than that, I think you guys know the drill. I'll keep track of the questions for you guys, so you guys don't have to, unless you want to. Other than that, I think we're good. Everyone else ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let me. Whoops. Actually, stand by here 1 second. I forgot to bring up the questions here for you guys to keep track. Oh, here we go. Let me share this, and then switch over. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Bring up the questions now for you guys to see, to kind of keep track. All right, Feezy 20. When you're ready, let's go. Let's do this.
Good question, guys. I'll hear the guys. What about this, guys? Is it something other than DC, Marvel, or Star Wars? Should we ask that question?
Panelists?
Valkyrie?
Sure.
I think
Don't
it's a good
sound
question.
enthused there, Larry. Yeah.
I think now we narrow it down. Now we have 3. I think we want to get it within 10. We can get it done. We can get this answer in 10. Then we did a good job. Then if it's less than 10, or less than 5, then we did a bad job. Okay, so let's figure that. Let's think of, I think I have a touchstone on Feezy anyway, as regards to the couple of games ago.
Ooh, okay.
And, but we were down to, I think, the last question last time, so that we played. And so I say, okay, so Feezy, is it something other than DC, Marvel, or Star Wars?
You want to go with that question first?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, then. No, it is not something other than
All right.
DC, Marvel, or Star Wars.
3 guys. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, how about this, guys? When it was originally released, was it a Disney property?
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Let's see. When it was originally released, Feezy, was it a Disney property? That is our second question.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not DC. That eliminates DC too. Now we're down to Star Wars and Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay. Unless there's some irky little thing in there. All right. I'm sure it's probably not Marvel or Star Wars. Let's narrow it down again, guys. Let's pick Star Wars. Is it Star Wars? You agree?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm fine with it.
Yep.
Is it?
Is it Star Wars, Feezy?
No.
All right.
Now you know it's Marvel.
Well, we hope it's
Or
Marvel.
we hope it's Marvel.
We hope it's Marvel. Now that's our next question. That's number 16. Let's ask, is it Marvel, Feezy? You guys agree?
Yep.
Feezy, is
Yes.
it Marvel?
Yes, it is Marvel.
See?
Marvel
right.
based. Yep.
Okay, here we go. All right. We can't ask numbers. We can't say what number it might be.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, is it above 400 MMS 400, or the below MMS?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm just saying you can't say like,
Right.
does it start with this letter? Does it?
I know,
Does
yeah.
Can I
it
ask
rhyme with this? Something like that.
if it's male or female, or
Yeah, well, let's do that one. That's a good one. We can we can narrow that down. Feezy, is it female? You agree, guys?
No.
Valkyrie, yes.
Oh, there we go. Yep,
it's
that's
male.
fine. No,
Not
so.
female.
Okay, male. Okay. All right. So, should we get down to guys now? Is it Iron Man? We're gonna say. Who's the biggest guys in the thing in the game in Marvel? Iron Man, or
Or we can also ask if it's a bad guy or a good guy.
That's true.
Yeah, because that'll do it even more.
Let's do that. Okay, you ask it, Valkyrie. I'm done enough questions. Your turn to ask.
Is it a bad guy? Easy.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It could be Iron Man.
Either him or Captain America.
Yep, could be. Could be Thor. Could be Hawkeye. Could be anybody.
Could be any team though. Let's see if we can eliminate maybe teams or something like that.
Okay, that's
Like-
a good one.
Is it?
I think it's a team.
Is it Avengers or is it Eternals? Is it like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
About that. What's our biggest team? Avengers. Let's ask. Is it Avengers? Larry, you ask a question. You pick it.
Is it Captain
We'll go with whatever
America?
you say, Larry.
Is it Captain America, Feezy?
You're asking like in a general sense, is it a Captain America?
Yeah, is it Captain America?
Well, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
Of
So
them.
remember, you have to be specific. So are you asking generally, or are you just saying is that your answer? Because if you get it wrong, it's game over, and if you get it wrong, that's it. So you got to make sure you can ask, is it a Captain America to help you narrow it down? That's fine.
Is
but
it
you can't
a
just,
Captain America, Feezy?
There you go. It is not. It is not.
Okay.
Fucker.
So how about this, Walker? Are you asking this? Is it an Avengers character? Was he on the Avengers?
Is it an Avengers hero?
No.
There we go. There we go. There we cancel out
Not Avengers.
Avengers. But no, yeah.
Is it a Guardians of the Galaxy?
So that leaves out every Iron Man. No Iron Man because that have to be considered an Avenger. And it's also what are the teams besides that on Eternals? What are the other teams that we have? Fantastic Four. I mean, that hasn't been released, so we can't use that.
How about this? Let's ask if it's a mutant, so that rules out X-Men or any other sort of mutant variant superhero team. So we'll go that. Is this character a mutant?
No.
Okay. So that leaves only super beings or.
To anybody from Guardians of the Galaxy, or did I miss that, or did I? Their team, or
I forgot. We already.
Guardians of the Galaxy. We can ask that one. Yeah, is it, okay. We can ask Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the next biggest team.
yeah.
No, but I said if it was a villain or not, and he said.
He said it wasn't a villain.
It's
No,
not a
wasn't a
bad
hero.
guy. Yeah. Yes.
He said it wasn't
Yes,
a hero.
It was a
we
bad
asked him-
guy.
So he's a
Wasn't
bad
a
guy.
hero.
So it wouldn't be any of those teams then at that point.
No, he's
the
not a bad
villains-
guy.
Oh, he's not
You
a bad
asked
guy?
if he was a.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said
Okay,
he was
I'm
a
sorry.
bad guy. I said no. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Damn you, Valkyrie.
I just want to make sure I heard it correctly. So thanks.
Yep. So recap. So you know it's Marvel, not a female, not a bad guy. It's not Captain America, not a Captain America, I should say. Not an Avenger, right? Meaning like part of the group. Not a mutant.
So that means super being or no powers at that point.
Yes. I
We
mean,
can ask that question. That's a good question. Well, I mean,
what, Guardians?
all right. Okay, let me ask. How about this? Does he look human? Because Rocket doesn't look like a human, and is he? Well, we don't want that. We don't want Star-Lord. I mean, we can't ask that one. We could say, is it a Star-Lord? But I'm just trying to think of a generic, swooping question.
How about this? Yeah, did we rule out mutants yet? If I remember correctly.
We did. We just said
Okay.
it. No,
All right.
Yeah.
So
not
Was it a
mutant.
member of Shield?
I guess this is when well, let me see here. So if we rule out mutants, we could still ask if this person's a super being.
Hey, hold on. How about this?
Or
Is it supernatural? Is it supernatural based like that? And but that's the only thing. Ghost Rider, the only supernatural. I mean, is it an extraterrestrial or is it supernatural? I don't think we're gonna get it in 10 kids. Well, down to our last one in the 10. So we have to give them an answer. If we're gonna make it 10. So we're not gonna be that successful.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
We're only batting. Less than
Hey, don't
500.
give up. You still got questions to burn. You still
I
got
know.
questions to
We
burn.
get 10 more questions.
Is it a Spider-Man?
Go with that.
So general question: is it a Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No.
Have we asked him at Guardians of the Galaxy? Did we say Guardians? Have we asked that already?
I thought we asked if it was a villain or not, right? And you said, okay, not a villain, right? You said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
a villain.
Don't forget. Yeah.
Let's
Don't
ask
forget
if
the
it's-
questions
is
you
it a
asked
male,
before.
Is it a male character? Is it a male character from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay, hold on. Let me help you guys out here so you're not burning questions. So keep in mind the questions you asked before, right, to help you narrow it down. So again, it's Marvel, not female. So you already know it's not a female. So that leaves it only in one other gender there. Well, in general, not a bad guy, not Captain. It's not a Captain America, not an Avenger, not a mutant, and then not a Spider-Man. So that, that's where you're at right now. So keep those in mind.
Is it a Guardian of the Galaxy? I think, in my opinion, in my back of my head, I think he's going to go with Drax. But that's what I'm aiming for. So we know it's out. That's out. If we say it's Guardian of the Galaxy, okay.
He never answered that.
I know. We have to ask him. We have to ask that question. Can we ask? Is it a Guardians of the Galaxy character?
But we have to make sure they're not super beings, at least. So Drax I think, would be in that. Sort of like in that.
He's an extraterrestrial. He's not a super being.
Well,
I don't believe he's a super being.
Okay, then we ask. I guess one question we should ask is he is this person just a human then? What do you think we'll go with that question?
I'll go with that.
Hold on. Time out. I mean, Drax is not human.
Yeah, okay. I know, but this will eliminate like a whole bunch of people. We just say, is this person human?
Do they take a human form? Like, is a group, do they take a human form?
No, if we just stick with like human, let's just say his person. Then
humanoid.
So you eliminate everything. It'd be a lot of things.
Okay.
All right, let's go with that. So, Feezy, is this person human?
Yes.
Now that leaves out Groot. That leaves out Rocket.
Yep. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of them. Sure, but we haven't added. We still haven't narrowed down the Guardians of the Galaxy yet. Did we ask that?
Well, it would only have to be the human people from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you already know it's human. Magnus just asked if it's human. I said yes, so that should narrow it down.
Is Star-Lord? Is Drax and Star-Lord?
No, human muse.
Human isn't like Earth human.
Human,
what?
yeah.
So
this is a human, not humanoid. It's a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
just
I mean,
FYI.
like, only for
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, well, yes, but I don't know if that would really count because remember his father was Ego.
Yeah, so he's half human.
He's half human, yeah.
But he, whatever. Okay, so he's not fully human. We didn't ask that question. Is he fully human?
Well, I think if you ask human, you pretty much have to stick with yeah.
Hey, you guys are thinking this. Hey, is he black or white?
Last that one.
Which
okay,
one?
Let's do that one. Do that one.
Yes or no question. Which one?
Is he black or white?
No, you gotta say.
No,
is he
yes
black?
or no question.
Is he African American?
color?
Is he white?
No.
All right, there you go.
That narrows it way down.
Oh, baby. Oh, okay. Let's ask this: is he supernatural more than he is? Is he supernatural? Like it's probably Blade or something like that. Is he supernatural as opposed to
a mutant?
Corporeal. Not a mutant, and Blade's not a mutant.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
Blade's a supernatural vampire.
Okay, again, I'm helping you guys out here. Hold on, Moose. You already know he's not a mutant and he's human. That should answer a lot of questions there. To help you out there, narrow it down.
A vampire's not human?
No, a vampire's not a human.
That's not human. Yeah. They used to be, but not anymore.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Vampire's not a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I got two more that I'm gonna ask you guys. Is he a member of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Let's go with that.
Okay. Is he a member of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yes.
There you go. You're
All
a genius. Larry's a genius. So we got, Coulson, Fury. Who else is in S.H.I.E.L.D. That we made figures of? Those are the two?
Well, he ain't white, so who else does that leave? Come on, man.
Yeah, I forgot what again. So it's black. So it's Fury. It's going to be like Nick Fury.
There you go.
We got it. Okay, we got it. All right. So it's going to be now. Which one? Is it the Avengers? Nick Fury? He's not an Avenger. We said. So I mean, he didn't say that.
Yeah, he's not an Avenger, anyways. He's just he's the guy who helped found it. But
they made him for Avengers. They made him for Winter Soldier. Okay. So I think we should start with Winter Soldier. Is it a character from the Winter Soldier movie? How about that question? Is that vague enough?
Or why don't we just ask directly? If that's Nick Fury?
We just say Nick Fury from Winter Soldier or Nick Fury
or
from
just
Avengers?
Nick Fury, just period.
Oh, is it Nick Fury? Okay.
Again, if you want to ask, is it a Nick Fury, like general sense, you can. Yeah. But when it comes to your final question on the figure, you do have to specify If it's multiple versions, you do have to specify the version of the figure.
Okay. Is it Nick
Like
Fury from Winter Soldier?
That's a specific one. That's a specific one. You can't. Are we going to do that? Are we doing a specific one now? We down to our last. This is our last
Okay,
answer.
well, ask me, is it a Nick Fury? Can we do that one?
It is a Nick Fury.
Okay.
All right. So we have two choices. I don't know any
No,
other one.
we
They only
do
got
that.
Avengers. Okay,
Either comic book or movie at that point.
They haven't made a comic book version of Nick Fury, brother. No,
Was it?
Have they made a comic book version?
Well, I mean, like a figure? No, I don't know if they made a fig. Wait, I think no. They made like a 3.
Well, the comic book version. The comic book version is white. So
yes, I know. I think they did make that. Like the.
We got 6 choices, 6 picks left. It's 2 choices. Come on, guys, knock it out.
Yeah, you got
Knock
5
it out.
questions. You got 5
I
questions.
say
to
let's
guess.
go with Winter Soldier. I mean, the Winter Soldier is more obscure
Go with
than
it.
Avengers. Okay, is it a Winter Soldier Nick Fury?
Okay,
Easy.
again, hold on. You have 5 questions, so you want to make that your final question? I'm helping. Again, I'm just making sure, helping you guys out here.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We've had
Nick
fun
Fury,
with it.
Winter Soldier.
If we lose,
Does
if
that
we
mean the game's over?
Or just
we
Yep,
bomb out.
that means game over.
Or do we just say is the how they instead of saying that say cinematic universe or Marvel Cinematic Universe?
How would you
Nick
make
Fury.
that more general? Like if you wanted to find out a character was in a certain movie, what would you ask? Just think about it that way.
Do they know Robert Redford?
Yeah.
Why don't we just
All right,
take that?
how about
All
this
right,
one?
final answer.
Here
we go.
Did he ever appear as dead? You know, did he ever appear as dead in the IP in the resource material? Did he ever
appear?
He was
as
dead.
No.
It's Avengers then. We got to go with Avengers. Or did they, I mean, they haven't made any of the figures. I guess we got to go with Avengers and Nick Fury. Shall we? That's
Yeah.
our final answer. What else is that? They only made 2 Nick Furies.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Final answer.
Yep. Ready? Okay. Is it Feezy? Is it Avengers Nick Fury?
Hey, it is. Good job. It is Avengers Nick Fury. Man, you guys got
baby.
there. Yep, with some assistance.
Yeah.
Avengers.
I bought that for $125 about a year and a half ago.
Avengers Nick Fury, MMS 169, released 2012.
Wow.
2012, yeah. So the question I was
one.
hoping you guys would ask is, you could have asked, like, is this a character in the Winter Soldier, or is this a character in the movie the first Avengers, something like that, to help you narrow it down. But that's what I was kind of hint at, like, to you guys to help you out there, because technically, if you just would have said Nick Fury from Winter Soldier and you got it wrong,
Did we ask an Avengers question? Didn't we?
No, Magnus asked if it was part of the Avengers, like the group.
Yeah, it's no. He's not part of the Avengers. He's the founder.
Yeah. Yep. No, but you guys got there with how many questions?
We had
to
5
spare?
to go. We have 5 left, so.
Yep, 5. Yep, you guys still got there.
Thank you, Feezy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I got this idea from Magnus. He actually posted a photo recently with all his Samuel Jackson characters, or characters that were portrayed by Samuel Jackson. Yeah, you had this, right? Don't you, Magnus, or a version? Of
I do.
Nick
I
Fury?
do. Yes, I have that.
Yeah.
I have that one. The coat's flaking on it.
Oh, for which one? The Winter Soldier or this one? Avengers?
No, the Nick Fury.
Oh, okay.
How about this?
But
I have a question for the end of the show. Okay, when we're done,
Yep.
we have one more topic to maybe ask about.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we're all done. But yeah, good. Congrats
What
again.
do
Good
you
job.
What will you think will be the next Star Wars figure that
Oh,
Hot Toys are released or announces?
I don't play. Moose, I love you. You know you my brother, Moose. I love you with all my heart, dude. But what Hot Toys, I quit that guessing game because no one knows. At least I don't have a fucking clue. I quit trying to figure that out, dude.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I usually stop too. I'd rather just wait and see what they come out. But I mean, to go along to humor you, Muse, and to kind of like play along, both my hope and my guess would be Darth Maul from Shadow Lord, the new upcoming animated series.
Oh,
I think that will be, because I'm
a
hoping,
play.
you know, that'll be a reason to redo the Clone Wars mall.
Or
Because
something
he has
from
that.
the Mandalorian Grogu movie.
Oh
I
yeah,
would like
yeah.
a-
That's the.
I would like
That's
an
good
artist in Leia, but
Yeah, I think to be honest,
And
I
Slave
think
Leia.
next,
We want less Slave Leia, you know?
it's prisoner Leia now.
Yeah, I know.
no, the
Yeah,
next
prison,
Star Wars movie here, it's going to be a clone trooper.
Hut Slayer. It's gonna be what?
That's Leia.
The next
yeah.
one's going to be a clone
So who do you
trooper.
think? So who do you think is going to
Yeah.
be? Moose?
Yeah, what do you think, Moose?
I don't. Maybe I know. I mean, okay, let's obscure things. You know, like let's maybe sometimes they hype things. Let's say Shadowland Darth Maul. Maybe that's that one. That's probably going to be it. That'll probably be it. That makes sense because they have that Savage Opress. You really need something to go with Savage Opress. Something
Savage.
updated. Yeah, Savage. Okay, whatever.
That's what Maul's for. That's
That's
what
his name.
Maul's for, isn't it?
They
That's
spell
his
the same way.
It's Maul's brother,
Okay.
isn't it?
You say
Yeah, it
potato,
is.
I say potato. You say potato, I say
It's-
potato. Let's
it's
call the whole thing
Savage.
off.
Not Savage. Savage.
You say
Savage.
cock, we say car.
That is an
Yeah.
awesome figure, though. And when they put that up
Real
for
nice
pre-order,
figure.
I didn't have any Darth Maul. Now I have a Darth Maul on the speeder,
Yeah.
and now I'm probably going to try to track down Savage Opress. I just know what I bought yesterday was Obi-Wan, General Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars.
Oh, nice, with the
not
armor?
Hot Toys, not the Clone Wars one by Sideshow. God knows. And I got it for I think I got it for Sideshow price, or less than
Oh,
Sideshow
nice.
price. I forget what it went for on Sideshow.
At retail.
General
Yeah.
Obi-Wan. Because
Yeah.
I won an auction. I got another thing going up tonight. I'm trying to I'm hunting. That I have something that'll be the coup de grace, the coup de grace of a certain collection that I have. In a hot toy.
John
Even though
Wick.
it's not the greatest, it's not the greatest looking figure unless you put sunglasses on it. So, probably giving
Let
too
me,
much away it is. People are going to be
surprise.
flocking to eBay like Moose or Macari. Maybe it's Macari. I forgot. I know. So, no, what I got in Macari though, I'll tell you the work. I got the, Hot Toys is making that absolute Batman.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, on Macari, somebody had the Rovanic version. Rovanic.
Yeah,
Rovanic
that does
Studios.
Batman.
And Rovanic's absolute Batman, and it's a beast. It's
Yeah.
a goddamn
Oh, okay.
beast. And I don't know. Maybe Hot Toys might be even bigger. It probably is. And then because I don't know, this is pretty. This is in an average size box. So when Hot Toys comes out with theirs, it might be even more gigantic than this one. So I got this one, but it's a primo custom. I didn't pay primo prices. I paid much less than that. But it is also still a custom, and it's kind of unwieldy. It's tough to deal with.
It's huge. Yeah.
But so I might probably make a video of that on Moose Stream, not on Hot Toys Hotline, unless I put do a comparison of the two when eventually that Hot Toy comes out.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I will put all the links to my panelists' socials in the description. So if you want to support their stuff, including Hot Toys historian / 12-inch Moose Stream / 1/6 Musketeers. Yep, I'll put all that in there. In addition to Magnus's IG account, and then Larry, I don't think you have any active social medias, right? No, okay,
not
gotcha.
yet. No, but I
either
think
way,
I may have to now because I guess I'm gonna have to do a
collection tour.
collection tour. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Some people are. Sounds like you have some interest there. So whenever you get to it, I know no rush. I know how it is when you got to
Get my new hat.
make time for it. Yeah, the moose hat.
There's my collection tour.
Oh, there's a tour, folks. Yeah, there it is. Right there.
Awesome. That's Hot Toys or Jazz Inc. that have Batmobile?
Looks like Chaz.
What do you? Come on, man! You see the plate?
I'm just making sure.
nice and shiny.
Both. We have both. Yeah, I know. There you go. I love that Batmobile, that 22. I got the weather version. I got the clean version. I'm saying I'm mixing them up. And I'm talking to someone. Maybe I'm getting a weathered version. I don't know.
The other side. Oh, nice. Is that the 1/6 or the 1/4 gantry?
That's a
Iron Man?
quarter scale gantry and a quarter
Wow.
scale.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I got the. I showed you that. I got the Mach 6 with the regular 1/6 version recently.
And
Nice.
then
I showed you that on my
Wars.
first video that I went live with.
All my
Yeah.
Star Wars is in the other room. I got a shitload of Star Wars in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you have a shitload of everything in the other room.
And that's why, like telling Feezy earlier, I'm telling you guys, I'm literally running out of room. I can't. I'm not gonna put. I got a certain section of my living room section off for it, but that's as far as I'm going. I'm not going any further. So that's one other reason why too. I got to start scaling back, man. I still have a DeLorean and 2 tumblers from Jazz Inc. coming. Not one, but 2.
Jeez. Wow.
Wow. 2.
I got 2 animated ones coming. You know, and I don't know why I did. I'm paying off the 12 scale. Batwing. Let me see that too. I want to see.
But you got the 1/6 scale Batwing, don't you?
I got it right there. It's over there. Let me see. I can show you. It's over here.
You got a 12 scale? I know you do. You got a
12 scale too. I'm getting the both of them. I don't give a shit. I'm paying it off.
I can't do that.
It's $29 a month. $29 a month for perpetuity. I think. To Jazz. So, but look at you guys. Look at this. So.
Oh, nice.
You guys made me buy this. Yeah. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing.
That's Hot Toys, isn't it?
It is Hot Toys. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
I need a comedian. I need one.
Yeah. I mean, the so-so is pretty good. And I'm still looking for a so-so Rorschach. And that's been, I got a so-so DC Direct by mistake recently. So I'm kind of mad at myself. And I wasn't paying attention. But the guy wasn't too full. I thought I was getting something else. But what are you gonna do? I saved. I got $100 knocked off. So
nice.
it was only a $20 DC Direct figure. Dude, this is not what I wanted. You can have it back. You can pay to have it back. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still. I mean, the DC Directs aren't bad. I mean, even if they can make, if they can make that
66 too.
Bam.
Whoa!
Hey, did you get the 68?
No, that's the 66.
Yeah, I know. I heard the 68's great. Are you hearing that?
Yeah, but I'm not getting it.
I can't get it.
It's really nice. I'm not getting it.
I'm thinking about getting rid of my, my Hot Toys tumbler and getting the Jazz Inc. tumblers, or one or the other. Either. And probably the black one. But
I got 2 of those still in the box. I got a camo and a black one. Hot Toys tumblers.
Yeah, I understand.
You have a bane to go with it?
Huh?
Man.
You have a bane to go with the camo?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, do you have a bane to go with the camo tumbler?
I have a Hot Toys camo tumbler and a black one, still sealed in a box, brand new.
But do you have the Bane figure?
You need to put the Bane next to the camo, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have room.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to do when I get the ones from Jazz Inc. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I say I preach muscle rack. Knock that shit out. Get rid of that shit. I have behind me right over my head. That's a shelf. That's a wire shelf. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna have 2 D12s there, but everything else. I'm gonna have small muscle racks around this side of the building. And this little cubby hole here. I'm gonna get rid of these old. I have these bookcases that are like 20 years old. I can just toss them. And, I've depreciated them off my taxes enough.
You already got their use out of them.
So I pretty much did a collection tour already.
Except for your Star Wars figures.
Storage. I'll use them in storage.
Except my Star Wars.
I had the one in the other room. I had 3 in the other room, and they were old. And I replaced it with muzzle racks. Now I have 96 inches of space to play with. That's where the animated.
Yeah. The old 96er.
I'm gonna have one Batmobile on one side of the animated. And I'm gonna the other one, the black one, the one that's blue and one's black, and put them together on the one shelf. Facing each other.
Oh yeah, facing each other. Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, that'll be cool.
It'll be 96 inches. It'll be just barely enough room. I thought the BDS
figures.
back computer was going to be too big, but no, I still got like 9 inches of room left.
Nice.
And I put the Bat cycle from the Flash on there with Batfleck.
Oh, okay. Let me
copy that from
the chat here real quick before we give our final shout outs here. Mitchell Lawrence. Wait, where was it at here? Mitchell Lawrence saying, oh yeah, going back to the collectibles from Hot Toys, kind of similar to Chopper. He says, "Get me a life-size space sci-fi horror critters instead." That would be cool. I don't know if I would get it, but that would be cool to see. Yeah, Critters, for those of you that don't know, is like this sci-fi horror movie from like the 80s. That was actually what it's called, is Critters. They had multiple sequels. I'm sure you've all seen it, or most of you. But yeah, that would be cool to see, a Hot Toys collectible, or just a collectible like Critters, some sort of collectible in there. We got Ash Pool in the house, formerly known as Ash Chase. What's up, Mr. Crackhead? What up, Plastic Crackhead? Says Ash Pool. Thank you for coming through. I know we were just finishing up there towards the end, and a lot of people giving their guesses there for that Feezy's 20. Yeah, Johnny Chronicles and Spider-Man. Yeah, Go Web Go. Yeah, Punisher, Daredevil. Yeah, a lot of good guesses there. Johnny. Yeah, Moose is stuck on Guardians of the Galaxy. Power Man. Yeah, and he eventually got it. Yeah, Johnny Chronicles eventually got to Nick Fury. Yeah, Windman is like, damn, I left 45 minutes ago, and you guys are still ending the stream. Yeah, we actually did a round of Feezy's 20. That's right. That's why we kind of started doing Feezy's 20. And he says, thanks for the stream, guys. Take care and have a great week. Thanks, Windman. You too, man. You too, as well. Yep. You have a great one as well. And yeah, hopefully we'll get you back on another episode at some point. Moose is already gone. Okay. We got AC Toy Man in the house. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for joining. It was a question for Moose, but yeah. So this Factory Entertainment figures, I think I'll actually add those to the figure lowdown stream. I think I'll probably include those there for now, because they're just starting off and they don't seem to be as popular. I know there's a lot of controversy on those, but I think for the future figure lowdown, I'll include that in there. But that is it. Yeah, thank you all again for joining, for staying either for the whole stream. Was a special kudos and thank you if you did. But everyone else who just kind of jumped in and just said what's up, just to pop in and say hi or stop by for a little bit. Either way, appreciate you for stopping by. Always appreciate the support. And like I said, keep it locked on my channel for when I do figure lowdown. I'll do 2 more giveaways, $25 gift card giveaways on that as well. So just keep it locked on my socials, IG, Facebook, and then, like I said, of course, YouTube as well. But anyone else got anything to shout out in general or anything they want to plug before we jump off?
I'm glad to come on your show, man. It's always a good time. Glad I finally got to stream with Valkyrie. Good.
Yes,
yeah, with Magnus.
finally, yes.
Yeah, oh, this is your first time? I thought you guys have streamed already. Like
well,
on Geos
yeah, no, but kind of, sort of, yeah.
Like that first time, Egg, was kind of like an impromptu thing we did one time ago. Yeah. Finally, we had to do a full stream together.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's cool.
Yeah, always good to stream with you. And,
nice, yeah.
I was going to say,
finally... Yeah, go ahead.
Also, it's always great to stream with you, Feezy. Just always love doing that.
Yeah, much love to you guys. Yeah, I appreciate that.
He's a good dude, man. Feezy's a good dude.
Guys. Much love. And then when Moose comes back on, we'll see if he has anything else. But as far as me, so aside from, again, Figure Lowdown, I will be on Mas o Menos this upcoming Saturday, March 21st, for the King Shark Tank. I'll be going up against Adam 112, one Adam 12 in that episode. So yeah, we'll be pitching our figure ideas. This is the redemption portion of the King Shark Tank.
Oh, that's right.
Competition.
You were talking about that on Geo's show the other night, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be on there this Saturday, March 21st, 8 a.m. Pacific. And reminder, we are on daylight savings time, so we're actually, like 7 hours behind GMT. So just for reference there. Here, at least here in California, we're in daylight savings time right now.
Yeah, me too.
So
yeah, we're all in the same, except Moose.
Oh yeah, we're all in the time. Yeah.
But for the viewers that are like, I know, like Arizona. Yeah.
Except for Moose.
Yeah, except for Moose.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead. So what time you said it was 9 8? What time are they doing it? 8 a.m.
No,
so it's 11 o'clock my time.
8 a.m. Pacific. But yeah, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Yep.
Well, hey,
I'll be on Saturday. I'll probably be in New Hampshire, but I'll try to catch it on my phone.
Is it S-Beam's doing a show tomorrow, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mondays.
Will you guys be on there? Are you gonna be on there, Eric?
I'm like a standby guy.
Oh, okay.
So if they need someone, and I'm there, but
okay.
Because he's got like his he's got his own crew, which is already stacked.
Yeah.
And I try to make it when I can, like usually when I have the day off or I'm not too busy, like that kind of overlaps my work, and then I have other things going after work, so I'm usually pretty busy during that time. But yeah, you're right. So friend of the channel, S-Beam, S Beam's channel. You can find his link in my friends of the channel section.
Yeah.
He's doing collector's figure tomorrow, Monday. The time is usually around 4:30 p.m. Pacific-ish, somewhere around there. But if you just keep it locked on the channel, I'm sure you'll see it. And you can find Larry, who's been on there recently. Moose will be on there as well, usually. And of course, S Beam, Blue Tattoo. Sometimes Dave, Calvin, Low-Key Collector will jump in there. Yeah, X-Men Supreme. Yep. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys are aware of that as well. And then on Friday, I think I will be, I can't recall now, but I think I may be joining Gio for the Figures Talk this Friday as well.
Yes.
I don't think I have anything going on, so that's March 20th. He usually has his at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, you can check out another friend of the channel as well, so you can check out his channel and be on the lookout for that notification. So yeah, there's that. Then other than that, I think that's all I have going on until I schedule something else for myself. Maybe another chilling and chatting episode this Wednesday.
That was cool. I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, those are always fun. I'm always glad when you guys are able to make it, and I've been learning a lot. You guys have been sharing your experiences and just the stories you guys are sharing. It's really cool to. It's a really good episode. I actually like doing it. So it just really gives that vibe of what I was expecting, like what I was hoped it would be. So yeah, just keep a lookout for that. I don't know yet when I'm going to do that because I want to switch it up and give an opportunity for those like on the other side of the world to join in if they can, because I know when I have it, it's usually pretty late. So I'll see how it's when I want to do that this week. So just again, keep it locked as always.
Just let me know. Send me a text. Let me know.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I got your back. Just let me know, man.
Yeah, you guys know I always let you know. I'll keep you posted. All right, but with that, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Please stay safe out there, and have a good one. All take care. Okay,
all right.
in the next one.
In the ether.
Yeah, in the ether later on.
Yeah.